hero deck that I've been talking about. So let's go ahead and take on the Dark Eradicator Warlock here, who is one of those, I want to say, classic Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, or at least its design, because this guy I don't think actually saw any real play, but he looked cool as heck. And he definitely looked like the kind of thing growing up where you're like, oh, that's that dude, yo. That dude looks killer. Damn, that's crazy, but he's kind of whatever, right? I don't want to play it a little safe here. Let's go ahead and set Sparkman and set Call the Haunted and pass turn on that. So this deck is kind of interesting. The only thing we really have, right? Okay, that kind of sucks because I have Heavy Storm and I don't want to lose Call the Haunted. The only thing I really have here is the fact that I can go into, these are just remnants of other decks that I build, really into Thunder Giant. That's all this deck really does. It goes into Thunder Giant and uses Sinister Serpent to every turn blow up something with Thunder Giant using his 2400 attack. And that's it. That's really the only thing worth noting, right? I have one Burst Tricks in case I need to go into Flame Wingman, but that's about it. Other than that, it's just a bunch of, like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh good cards kind of deal, right? So we're gonna, I guess, flip this, see if that's good. Okay, Summon's good. I don't really want to throw out Exile Force just to get a little bit of extra damage here, so we'll just swing in here with Sparkman. Go to main, and let's, I guess, set Hero Signal here, if I can get that to go off. And one of the cool things, or one of the cooler combos that I've seen that you can do in this deck is that you can play Mother Grizzly, which allows you to grab a copy of, there she is. Ooh, I can actually do it now, kind of. Mother Grizzly allows you to grab a copy of King of the Swamp. And then you can chain that to Hero Signal to then grab yourself a copy of the Clayman. And that instantly gives you both the monsters you need to fuse with, right? Which is a pretty cool little combo. So I think I might actually try and do that here. So let's go ahead and go to battle here. Right? We're going to swing in here with Mother Grizzly. Mother Grizzly will perish. This will make me discard a random card from my hand. I forgot that that does that. Shoot. That's not good. Go ahead and activate Hero Signal as well to chain to that. I forgot that does that. I forgot that that's this card's effect. Whenever she does damage, you randomly discard one card from your opponent's hand. Okay, that's fine. So I can either get another Mother Grizzly, or I can get King of the Swamp immediately. I kind of want him in my hand so that I can actually play something. I think I'll just call another Mother Grizzly for now. I was gonna just go to main phase, get Polly with the King of Swamp I had in hand, but I guess never mind. So I guess now we'll just set this and try to blow up this Gemini Elf. And let's see if I can actually, you know, fusion summon over here, right? So they're gonna swing in here. I'd really like to not discard any more cards, so we're going to right away Mirror Force, which I have, by the way. I don't know if I had that in the last duel, but I finally found the pack that has Mirror Force and we were able to get that. We're gonna get another Hero Signal, unfortunately. I cannot do too much here now. I could do some damage. This is why I did see you could play Fusion Gate, and that would have been kind of nice, but I just couldn't find any real space for that. But yeah, Fusion Gate would be great. Especially because, you know, Mother Grizzly and the Hero Signal combo allows you to very easily get that out. No, I do not want to chain anything, and no, I do not want to continue my attack. I think my best bet here is to go for the Heavy Storm then. And destroy their Call on to destroy their girl. Okay, so that worked out pretty well. And then I'll set one. And sneeze off to the side here, and I guess I will set Exiled Force. Use it my normal summon, I guess, and see what happens here. They're gonna Lightning Vortex. That's unfortunate, because That's gonna clear everything, and then they're gonna set one. Okay, it's not. At least have Exiled Force to clear whatever that is. So we can go ahead and reinforcements here to go into, I guess, the safer option. Unfortunately, is DD Warrior Lady. Whoops, don't want to look at her. Very pretty lady. Okay, summon. And I think we just swing in here, see what this is. I could Exile Force it, but I don't know if that's worth it. It's Magical Library. Okay, that is fine. I don't think we have to remove that right now. I'll pass her in on that. See what they can do here. They got their own Exiled Force. Okay, which they're gonna tribute for my own DD Warrior Lady. Okay, fair exchange. I have here Ring of Destruction, which I could technically use to get rid of this Magical Library, but I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, I might lose the Exiled Force. Well, I guess I can. Shouldn't have flipped it in the first place. I guess I can Ring of Destruction whatever they summon, right? Barnacles. I guess, yeah. I guess I gotta just Ring of Destruction it right away in case they do activate a bunch of spells here and try to draw. But okay. All I got is Sangan. This is unfortunate. Okay. This is not the best looking top deck, and I haven't actually been able to do anything that I wanted to do just because of the fact that I forgot to read my opponent's cards. That's not good. What are we adding at? Magical Dimension? Alright, I don't think they can do anything with that right now. Even if they draw into the card, right? They can't actually use it right away. Yeah, so I think we're okay for now. Okay, we got reinforcements again. If we can go ahead and use that here. I guess we'll grab Sparkman. At least he's 16, which is pretty good. And then, yeah, they are going to get the power. I will now resolve Exiled Force. They're destroying not my monster, but theirs. So they can't draw. Now they have their own counters. And then we'll throw down Sparkman here and see if we can do a little bit of damage. I don't know what they drew. It could have just been a monster and they set the magical dimension or whatever the heck it's called. But at this point, we're just in this somewhat intense top deck war here. They're gonna go into the fairy injecting lily. Hopefully they go into Sangan. They're gonna pay a bunch of life points, which they have accumulated a tiny bit. But they're gonna hurt me for quite a lot. I think my best bet here is to really just go into this thing, right? Whether or not I can use it. None of my other monsters really do anything. So my best bet is to hopefully draw into them, but I can't use the effect, unfortunately. And she gets 2,400, so... No, she gets 3,000. So at worst will crash. But she only has 2,000 life points, so I mean that might be the better play. To be honest. Because, I mean... I don't even know if she'll pay it here. Because it'll leave her at 300. And actually, I can threaten with this if she does do that. So yeah, maybe I can just threaten here to swing in. With Clayman. Because they have to pay 2,000 twice. And they're only going to be able to do it a single time. So I can go with like Sparkman here. And they can choose to pay it. Put them down to 300. I lose 1,800. Sparkman perishes. And then I swing in here with Clayman. Which they can't now pay the life points. And then they lose. Alright, fair enough. Whew. Alright. So, not exactly how I wanted that to go. Alright. How's it going, y'all? I was actually gonna troll you guys today, and I was gonna like stream like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like some other shit the entire time, not acknowledge any of it, but there's just too much shit to talk about. So unfortunately we're gonna have to play it straight. The most I can do is play that completely different Vanguard video for you guys. So, but how are we doing today? Hey Ed, how's it going? You make 2 good points. What are the 2 good points that I've made? I'm sure I've made like 1,000,000 good points. So what are the 2 that I've made? Hey, Showstopper. I wonder if Curly is going to do something with Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection. About that. I can't see it because I can't use autofocus, but I do have the game, and it's actually out of the plastic. So I guess we have. Hold on. Let me get the old forehead cam. There we go. So I do have the game. Of course, you never see anything clearly when I do it here. Oh, okay, you can kind of see that, right? It's almost legible, but yeah, I do have the game, and I do have this version of Harpy Spider, but I have not played it because I've actually played the majority of those games on the gameplay channel, to be honest. At least the newer ones, right? All the newer ones that are worth playing, I've already played those, right? Except for Championship 2004, which I never played. I'm always saying I'm not gonna play it. It's the same shit as all the other ones, to be honest. It doesn't have anything unique. That's like the most boring one, in my opinion. Other than that, it has like some unique sprites, and that's it. But I played like everything up until after Dungeon Dice Monsters. All the other ones are the GBA ones. I haven't played those, but you know, those are kind of whack. So, so yeah. Nowadays, Yu-Gi-Oh decks make like 6 fusions for free and above for free. Is he pocket swim? Yeah, I could have done that. You know, like collection of picking and grabbing not actual Yu-Gi-Oh games and mulled over how unfair they are. I mean, yeah, basically. Which is funny because I played most of those games, so I've just been kind of lolling as watching all the bigger YouTubers play it, and like at the shit that I had to go through. But rising lag of giant bananas? Yeah, no, it's too hot for that. I'm good about to spend my tax refund on a set 8 split. Must be nice to 1, have done your taxes, 2, actually get money from your taxes. That must be nice. I want a bank account. It's gonna be empty. Jeez. Didn't get my tax refund yet. Sadly, my accountants do so. Yourself. Is it worth getting? Can we fight Dungeon Dice Monsters together? So supposedly there will be online for it in the future. So I guess so. Oh. The game I remember playing, Tag Force is the GX. Is Tag Force set in GX, which is like all of them almost, I think, except for like the last 2. But maybe more than that. I don't remember, to be honest. Yeah, I've played like all of the Nintendo-based one, but like well, I shouldn't say all of them. I think all of the GBA ones and the DS ones I've played. But yeah, Tag Force was on PSP, which even though I had a PSP, I never played it all that much, right? The Kodakawa anime. April's Fool joke was that they gave either animes a school arc. Everybody's got a school arc poster. I mean, most of those characters aren't in school, so it's like, yeah. I want a Vanguard tier like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX that are on an island doing school with ranks like Blaster Blue, Chrono Purple, and Raziel White. I mean, as a fan of GX, I would not be against that. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, what I wouldn't mind, to be honest, I would like that, but for a different reason than maybe why you're saying that. The reason I would like that is because in GX they had a lot of, they switched the model, because in the original series there's all these serious fights and all the fights were like 4 episodes long, whereas in GX it was the opposite. It was a lot more lighthearted and the fights were a lot shorter. They were all in 1 episode, right? Sometimes 2 episodes, right? Unless it was like a really major fight. That would be kind of cool, just because of the fact that, granted, we do get that now, right, with Divines, but there were also a lot more characters, a lot more silly plot points, a lot more fun to be had. It wasn't everything like, oh fuck, my sister's gonna get shot in the face if I don't win this match. Oh fuck, right? So there was a lot more lighthearted, and there was a lot more characters, and there was a lot more like, you know, fun stuff. I wouldn't mind that. When it's a bad my releasing something like sure thing. I found my super old copy of Pokemon Red. Fire Red by the 90-minute marker. When how many more Pidgeys do I have to kill before this turtle becomes useful? Why are you grinding against Pidgey? Why are you so bad at Pokemon Fire Red, bro? Why would you fight Pidgeys? That's not the way to do it. You should go to the Great Cook. Stop. Stop the hate. The GX for me wanting B Hero? I mean, blame GX for me playing B Heroes. Somebody that talking about V-Rains kind of broke the bonds of lightheartedness of Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, 5Ds kind of did that, to be honest. Because they all have their dark moments, but even GX has its just dark moments, right? So I don't know if Reigns did it. I mean, Reigns probably didn't have any like normal serious, any normal fun moments, right? It was all serious stuff. Arc 5 didn't really have that many. Like they did have some, but no, yeah. That was a lot better than I remembered. Reigns? I don't know about all that. That guy's will totally be a hero. Coming to the Nintendo store on Saturday? Why is it on Saturday? Isn't it direct tomorrow? Why would I go there on Saturday? And no, why would I do that? There's gonna be so many people there. What is the Vanguard equivalent of Stardust Dragon from 5Ds and in what way? Yeah, they had a villain named Darkness. Yeah, exactly. People died in Arc 5. I mean, people died in GX, and then people die in every single Yu-Gi-Oh series. Actually, so I don't know if y'all know that. Switch 2 experience? No. Unless the Switch has something actually technologically revolutionary, other than better hardware, then. But I don't know if you guys know this, but like in the original Yu-Gi-Oh, people died there too, right? I hate to be that guy that keeps saying that the sub is better than the dub, but like, you know, people die, right? You know, there's no Shadow Realm. Motherfuckers just died. It wasn't like they were sent to another. They just fucking died, right? Arc 5 was the definition. Well, it started good. Yeah, that probably determines why I haven't finished it, to be honest. Like, I never mentally contextualized that Yusaku was traumatized from a trafficking event. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've only seen one episode. I've only seen one episode of Raids. Hold up. Oh, sorry, I don't really care. Reigns would have been better off if the last season wasn't cut short. And then forget about half the plot threads. Yeah. That's what I've heard about that and Arc 5 as well. But was mentally manipulated, then eviscerated. Because guys, a little sense of thinking no one dies? Yeah, they did, exactly. Yeah, Daikaiser. I think it's funny that Daikaiser is with anime collab cards. I mean, it's not, considering it's the same artist. So, makes sense. What do you mean the mysterious shadow box? Just a normal ass bomb, yeah. What do you mean the fucking... The fucking saw blade? It's not like a fucking, you touch it, you go crazy. No, you just get your legs chopped off. You mean that's an actual... Yeah, it was an actual saw blade. What the fuck you mean it's a mind saw blade or whatever the fuck? I wish people discovering Rotovisor being surprisingly good is a cool full joke. Yeah, unfortunately. Back in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Back says actually die, yeah. No, like I straight up dies. I don't know if it's the same, but I think it's when Bakura comes to steal his eye, he just kills him. I think it's the same thing. That they showed in the anime, but in the anime I was like, oh, he's just not feeling well. He died. And then they brought him back later on, just because, like, yeah, he was cool. Oh, my leg has been sent to the shadow realm. Yeah, exactly. Like, and then, oh my god, the Yugi and Kaiba versus the two fucking dumbasses, the tag duel where it's like, oh, we got bombs strapped to the roof of this building. If it blows up, you go into the shadow realm. I'm like, no, you fall and you die. What do you mean I go, there's a shadow? No, you die. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. 5D was the best one. The scene where Carly dies. They photoshopped the crappy Shadow Realm portal that showing out his corpse. Yeah. Yeah, after I watched the episode, so here's the thing. I grew up watching Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And then I got like my awakening when the internet was more of a thing, and I found out all of the stuff that was censored for me. Some little baby me was like, what the fuck? Don't censor my shit. This was so cool. So I was just like, no, fuck the dub, fuck for kids, right? And then GX came out, and I went to whatever was the LimeWire equivalent that I was using at the time, and I downloaded all the episodes raw, no subs, and I watched episode 1 through 12 of GX with no subs, and I loved it. It was new and cool and different, and all that. And I've never watched anything like that before. It was brand new, and I thought it was super awesome. And then the dub started airing, and I was like, wow, this is great. I can't wait to watch this in English now. And I have never hated something so much in my life. And I've never, since that day, since I saw episode 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX dubbed, I've never been able to go back to watch any of the dub. Except one time I did it on stream. For some celebration or something that had happened. That was funny. I don't give a shit if it's funny. It's not supposed to. It's funny for all the wrong reasons, man. I hate that shit. Makes me want to die. What do we need to sense because they don't die and the VTuber rappers just get deleted? Yeah. Dub put Shadow Realm on 5Ds for falling from a building? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of in the first season I was like, alright, whatever. Then there was the whole Sense of the Stars. I was just like, fine, whatever. Then when they started doing that shit in 5 days, I was like, alright, y'all need to just let people know that people be dying. Did I heard that wrong? I just got here, heard Curly dies and goes into a portal. Great, thanks for drawing that. Thanks for being exciting and wanted to draw that. I forgot I activated Thunder Giant's effect. How'd that be? I read the card? What? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. Well, because I've never watched it. I mean, I ended up watching some episodes after that because it would just be on TV, and I kept giving it a chance, and then I was disappointed every single time. But what the biggest issue I have with dubbed Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that they changed the fucking music. And that's probably the biggest, aside from the fact they changed the context of all of the serious moments to just be some stupid corny ass joke, right? It'd always be someone's dying. It's whoa, that was totally delicious, right? And it's no, someone's dying. Shut the fuck up, Chumley. But they also changed all of the music, which I really hate. Because GX had really cool music, but instead of the dub, it's just that fucking that same fucking guitar riff throughout the entire thing. And it just sucks. Blood Myers finally here. He is indeed finally here. Are you gonna hear me? Oh, Maiden. I hate that shit so much. GX dub, best thing is the one guitar I hate that so much because it's just the entire series is just that same ass guitar riff, bro. There's so much cool music in the original series, and they just fucking threw it out to play this dumbass guitar riff every single fucking time, bro. Oh my god. Oh, the reason. Oh my god. Imagine Curly was like Jane when he was a reload. I mean, kind of. It's probably more like Show, honestly. Not Showstopper, but Show. The character whose name I can never say differently, and you guys always think I'm talking about Showstopper. Anyways. let's probably finally get into this shit. No, the different guitar riff. What I'm thinking of. Oh, okay. Because it's just like after every scene, it's just. I can't even like. I can think of it in my head, but I can't mouth it as accurately. But it's always the same exact guitar riff, and it drives me insane. And then you know what's the other thing? Is even just the lack of music. Because there are so many moments in the original Yu-Gi-Oh series where it's just silence, right? And that adds to it. They always gotta pump in some corny ass music in the dub. It drives me crazy. Me and my friends watched Will Dress and I explained all of the symbolism in the cards, and right before the final fight, I was like, oh, they're called uniformers because they are uniforming everyone. That is correct, yes. You say he's afraid of bugs, even though there's zero footage of him reacting to bugs? Yeah. I literally cannot find it on YouTube. You probably have to just play the actual episode. I always wondered what if there was a deck master that was scrap so just dies. I don't know what I said or what occurred from this, what created that thought. But yeah, that would be kind of funny. I mean, sure, that's what I said. Say Susan? Susan. Is that what you want me to call you, Susan? Oh, okay. I'll call you Susan so we don't mix up show and showstopper. So you're Susan. Yeah, not that one? Okay. Wait, is Blackmire speak time? Yeah. I would love to see Urara in a shadow game. Dumbass Urara. Bugging out because she's about to die. I don't know about that. And I'll say Sue? 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 Like I'm gonna sue you? We'll talk about Blackmire. We'll talk about some of the results from the latest JPWGP, and then we'll talk about the ban list a bit, right? Oh, yeah, show. Suo. Show like Suo. There's no E. How do you tell me to say, where is this shit? How do you guys tell me to say fucking this and then go like, no, actually it's this? Huh? Where this motherfucker come from? Like, who invited this fella? Huh? That doesn't make any damn sense. You can't just add letters just to fucking make me sound wrong, bro. What kind of cheating ass shit is that? Oh, say Susan. No, I meant Susan. Ah, fuck you, you lost. Like, what? What are you talking about? Doesn't make any damn sense. We gotta talk about the results. I mean, besides Bloodmander's only bad for ruining the world. I mean, I wanted to talk about not so much the results, but I wanted to look at some of the decks that were there. I think Suo in Spanish would be so weird. Yeah, this guy doesn't know phononic. No, I don't. I don't even know how to fucking say that shit. No, I don't know when fucking PH is an F sound. No, I don't, because that's just fucking stupid. Once I agree with you, it's Suo. Yeah, exactly. It's like English words with random U's in there. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you expect. Like, it does. I don't understand how suddenly it makes an E sound. Next thing you guys are gonna tell me, you say, what is it? Naruto instead of Naruto. Was that how you guys say it? Naruto? And you guys say, what's the other one? Sasuke? Instead of Sasuke? Because you guys just fucking make up letters and put them in there? Is that what it is? Stinky Vanguard for Stinky Day? Damn. Roasted his ass. Buff has one of the most extreme overreactions in a while. Yeah, she has. I'm curious, in the anime during tournaments, how do people see what's happening without screens? I mean, they have they presumably broadcast it, but yeah, this is weird, dude. Yeah, that's why I always get I always give you guys shit when you give me shit for not saying something in English correctly, because I was like, fuck this dumbass language, none of this shit makes sense. Hey Fox Spirit, how's it going? cannot stand Naruto. From the series article, I pronouncing it like Naruto. Yeah, I don't get how people say that. And partly I think it's because like the dub and all that shit says it like that. So they had no hope. Motherfuckers had no hope if they didn't watch the sub. They just had to grow up with fucking Naruto. It's so hard for me to say it the wrong way. Naruto. There we go. I have to like think to say it the wrong way. Naruto. Sakura. Sasuke. You're gonna pronounce Japanese. Me people? What do you mean me people? Yeah, racist. The hell, heck? I fucking miss we're all speaking. I'm fine. Fair enough. But first, today's card of the day is brought to you by any language but English. Starting first things first with this freaky fresh guy. Drag Ritter Jamus. Drag Ritter Jamus. Next card. Actually, hold up. I thought the same thing, and then I reread it, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Jamus? Yeah, baby. 50 years Japan will be spoken as universal language? I doubt it. There's too many dumbass people that won't be able to learn that. It's not Naruto, it's Principal Perry. I got that reference. I get really mad when people play Celeste and call it Celeste. This isn't even. It means light blue in Spanish. Celeste? Celeste? So like Celeste? I don't think that's right, actually. Unfortunately, in English, I think they make the E silent. Once with my PETA, please. This is the first time we've had a tier dragon based dragon word. Is he actually a tier dragon? I just call him a freaky fish guy. I didn't know who's a tier dragon. But yeah, that might be the first time. Alright, so this guy says, if you have a grade 3 or greater, he's a grade 3. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Graya in his card name, CB1, retire this, choose 2 units with Graya or Andra, enter different card names from your drop, and call them to reverse circle. So yes, he's not good. Geo Dragon. He's not good. But he does mean you don't auto lose the prison matchup. Because you can put your homeboys back into Soul if you I got nothing. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I got nothing. Yeah, no. No. He's not right. I got right, bro. That's my I don't think that's right in English. In English. I don't think it's right in English. In English, I think they silence the E for whatever dumb reasons. They're just Celeste. I don't know the rules. I'm on your side. I think it's stupid as fuck, but Cyrus, I mean, hey, if you have Gry and Andrew in there, go ahead. I'll lose to prison. You can just see me to get them out. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We don't want a new prison Vanguard. Deck just one. BCS Pasadena, I don't think they need a new one. I don't think every deck needs a new Vanguard. I think prison's actually still good without it. It's our language. And more prison Vanguard, we just need a better security upgrade. Shut the fuck up, Cliff. Anyways. More importantly, we have your stealth rogue of Bugaku Micah. At the end of the battle, your grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Gry in his card name attack. CB1, draw 1. Then if your opponent's grade 3 or greater and your units were not placed onto rear from soul during the battle phase. So Grya calls them out main phase. Then he puts them back in. So if you did not some other way call something out from soul onto rearguard circle in battle, you can retire 2 rearguards in the same column as this unit. Then choose specifically Andra and Grya, the grade 1 and grade 2, from your soul, call them to the same rearguard circle, the same column, the rearguard circle. They get 5k, and then at the end of the turn, puts it to your soul. All of that this says is that it gives you 5 attacks in Gryandra. And I think it's kind of cool. Especially because you can have 5 attacks that have guard restrict in this deck now. Or Battle Door specifically, which is kind of crazy. I don't think it's good still, but it's kind of crazy. 8 cards in prison from opponent's hand. Shut the hell up, Click. Go. Never talk about cards ever again. Never write card effects ever again. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what I forgot? I turned it off. I gotta find an easier way to do this. I turned this off. There we go. So we're on YouTube. We're live on YouTube and Twitch because it wasn't obvious. I'm not gonna pretend this fixes the deck or anything, but it's a huge buff. Yeah, definitely. I don't know how to find space for this, but it's a huge buff. Yeah. They also said that they want a new Seraph until they get one, and it's the worst than the old one. Yep. They're pissed about Saga. Imagine when we get a new prison card, right? Imagine when we get a new controlled deck, right? Imagine when we get one that actually fucks you up. All right, we'll see about that. Imagine when we get a prison deck that doesn't have to rely on getting the grade 4. Well, I can't wait to see them complain about that shit. We just give prison a grade 5. Jesus. Bonus points that it fits into the flavor of the deck as well. You defuse after attacking for an extra column. Yes, absolutely. Fits into the flavor, so points for that. I don't like that it has to retire 2 units in the same column, and it also makes Foulheart kind of mandatory for this deck, but also makes you choose between 5 attacks or guard restrict for the turn, which I guess is like fine. It does draw you a card and it clears your board, so I guess it's good in, like, for example, like a Messiah matchup or something like that, maybe. But if we can get like a grade 2, maybe, that, you know, I don't know, has something happen when it gets retired, some sort of other grade 2 other than the ones that we have. Because, like, yeah, retiring 2 rear guards seems like a lot to set that up every single turn. That's my only issue with this card. Other than that, it's great. I think it's pretty much a lot. What we as in everyone Curly Zog's needs is a new and better Granfia. That I can agree on, right? I can agree that Granfia needs a new form. I can agree that Flagberg should probably get a new form, even though I still think Flagberg on itself is like a good effect. But I think it's due for a new form, right? That I can agree on. Prison, I don't know about that. Varga, when people mention that shit, I don't know about all that. Kyrie, I was kind of like, but we'll get into that later. Attacks for which have Battle Door, and the last one goes to 20k plus alone. Yeah, but you have to play so many cards to do that. Like yes, in theory, but to set that up consistently every single turn, I don't know how feasible that is, right? Because that means you have to play 3 cards to set up that combo. You have to play the grade 1 and then it retires itself. You have to play something in the same column as this grade 1 and this grade 1, right? So that's 3 cards you have to play in that turn, because this retires that column and the grade 1 retires it. The guard restrict 1 retires itself. So that's 3 different cards you have to play in a single turn. In a Dragon Empire deck, right? This isn't Starkea where you just fucking manifest rear guards or something like that. So that's why I feel like this is kind of rough for like an okay payout. Like, I'm not saying 5 attacks is bad, but like for a 3 card cost essentially to have Battle Door and 5 attacks, I don't know. I don't know if I'm seeing it, especially because it's only 2 or more cards, which for their power threshold isn't like super annoying. But I guess this team could also get a new Flagberg. Yeah. You got the stupid new grade 2 that sucked. I mean, you should have never played that in the first place. Ryan Agrai plays Drag Renaissance Order, thus the front row has the 20k buff with Persona, right? Before this happens, unfortunately. So it's not like continuous or something like that. It's just the rear guards that are there in the front row get 10k. And then when you retire them, the new rear guards aren't going to get another 10k, which sucks. But, I think the same thing for Grai's effect, but I could be wrong about that. Persona have grade 2 gaming goal. Juvie. That's a good one. I like that a lot. That's pretty funny. Is it more of a better Granfia? I mean, technically, yes, but Granfia came out afterwards, so no. Station is apparently, or Estacion is apparently better Granfia. Bruce seems like a deck that needs a new grade 3. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Everything is better with Aurora Lunar Station. Yeah. Sorry, catching up on chat. I can kind of get away with not running main deck Andros anymore with this and just spam the Rhineline grade 2 over and over. Main deck Andros and just spam the, I mean, I guess, but yeah. The one that does something before yeah, something that like and I can get retired, but I don't know. That also makes me feel like playing Shura. Honestly, like before I was talking about playing that in the beginning, right? But then I realized that the dragon was in whatchamacallit, in main phase. So I was like, oh, you can't use Shura. Now you can use Shura. Whether that's worth it, but you can make a column of this in Shura and then have the grade 1 bounce your hand after it retires. But that doesn't seem like optimal. But I guess it doesn't matter because you're giving 20k to the front row and sometimes 30k. So yeah. And just main flaw is that it has 0 early game. Yeah, which is ironic considering that it can very easily get an early game because it doesn't have to discard cards, so it should have the card advantage technically. But the deck is lethal when your opponent is at 5 and you have full combo. Problem is, how are you going to get them to push them when you have no early game? Which is why I don't think this is worth it, because you'd have to do this 3-card combo that I was telling you about, or expend 3 cards in a turn, probably like 2 or 3 times, right? To get them to the point where they're in kill range. So, Prison Varga do not need a new form? They do not. Didn't Varga get a new form? Yes, and people are still saying he needs another one. Flagging does not need... Flagbird does not need a new form. He can get a new form. I think Flagbird can get a new form. It's been long overdue. Right? I think Flagbird has a lot of good rear guards, and I think the deck will become insanely good if it gets a new form if they do it right. But I also think the effect of the original Flagbird is still pretty strong considerably. But a new form that has just, if it just has an additional effect that helps it set up, I think that's fine. I'd like a new ride line for Flagbird? Yeah, I would not be against that, to be honest. See, Kyrie doesn't need a new form, right? Doesn't she skip ride also? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think Kyrie is going to end up doing what Patriarch most likely does and what Astroya kind of does, is where they're going to ditch current forms and it's just going to be its own thing, right? I don't think it's intended to be played with the grade 4. I think it's supposed to be its standalone thing. You can probably still play it with the grade 4, but I think they intend to build it only for itself. We'll see. Flagbird's still good? I mean, yeah, but it could be better. But yeah, I feel like the effect is still good and it's gotten really good rear guards. But it's too easy to play around it for modern decks. I mean, I don't know if there's easy to play around. There's nothing you can do to really stop Flagberg other than Flagberg stopping itself, to be honest. Just get better with a new form, but a new form is definitely not necessary. Would always love a new. So okay, I'll go for right line. Oh, I think you just don't like Flagberg, buddy. I think you just don't like Flagberg. You can just say you don't like Flagberg. How Donji has grown on me, but everyone else. And how everyone else is supposed to be a dog on Akina? What? But Donji has grown on me. And how else is he supposed to dog on Akina? Okay, I read that completely wrong. I don't know, by being a better player. Why do we always have to get a new fucking card to be stronger? Why can't we just better ourselves with what we have? But there's a Dino Grade 2 that EB3 dies when it dies to draw when it dies. Yeah. But that's going second. It's only for I think. No, I think it's Soul Blast retires itself. So yeah, so I guess you can technically use that. I hope I bought those. Yeah, I bought those recently. Yeah, I bought it for Warbell. That's Gorser's art though. Yeah, the art looks really pretty. I can't wait to have this in SR. Maybe FR. Maybe they'll do the FR right. So. Players are burger players, Zorga players. Some of them, yes. They're so wacky because of the direction they took it after the first support. Yeah. I love Flagberg. How dare you? Why the fuck you don't want to fight that? The fuck? I love Flagberg. I hope nothing good happens to him. I hope he stays the same. But I love Flagberg. Like, what do you mean? I don't think you do, bro. Flagberg, the only Battledore unit, indeed. Thus far, that requires 3 or more guards. Is Barrow a joke to you? Hello? Fuck you. What is Barrel Magnus? Are you kidding me? You're gonna come into this chat and forget Barrel Magnus's effect? Nah, boy, I thought we were buddies. I'm gonna let you slide because it's April Fool's, but like, come on now. Live art streaming. We want new forms so Curly can buy cards for us. Live art needs a new form. Something after next. Shut the hell up. Faded King Zorga. We don't need anything for Zorga. Is he better support? I don't know. I feel like you guys have gotten pretty good support recently. Should that Eternal Idol Pacifica have triple door expanded? We should actually not do that now. We're saying carrying Aquaforce. Your Aquaforce peeps are so greedy, bro. You got Flagbird, you got literal Aquaforce in Maelstrom, you got Cristianos, and then now you got Agro Sirens, and you guys want more Aquaforce? I can't. Bring it to the fuck click overlay Easter egg. You're right, Aster. You're right. You're 100% right. I try to forget Barrel Magnus every day, but you keep reminding me. God damn it. I'll keep fucking doing it too. Man, shows the entire drop. Shows the entire drop to Soul Charge 10. None of those effects sound good. Once the SP flagging doesn't want to upgrade it, just make it like a turn 4 skip ride or something. Iowa support is really good, but the main card is really bad. So even a mid retrain is gonna make it broken. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. Like, I won't say the main card is horrible, but it could use an upgrade. So if it gets a good one, it'll be really good. Yeah. Mal is a bricking mess, bro. You just got support for this fucking deck. Don't fucking tell me that Maelstrom is born when you just got support for this deck, bro. Shit just won a tournament. Don't fucking tell me Maelstrom is bad, bro. I'm tired of y'all Aquaforce players, man. Ain't no way. That's 100% it as Raziel. Oh my god. Even leverage us. I hate y'all. Anyways, speaking of fucking Aquaforce again. Here's Agro Siren Vishel, who continuous on Rear and Guardian. If you have a grade 3 Agro Siren, can intercept the back row. And if you have a Titan card in your bind zone, gets 5 shield. So pretty good, I feel. You know, pretty decent. It does fall into one of those cards where it's just I get shield and that's all I do, but it at least can intercept, so it can do stuff, so that's kind of nice. And it gets extra power for, well, the shield part is all it gets, but you know, Doll should get even more support. Thanks. Haven't Doll's gotten support like every single set? Oh, the only time I ever fought Barrow, I found Sank. Ugh, whack. I don't know, it seems unfortunately either A, sleeping, or B, playing Monster Hunter Wilds. We gotta downplay Maelstrom to keep him on the restriction list. Unbelievable. More Doll support. Doll's is the only deck I hope it never gets any support. Yeah, Doll, you're gonna hate the next couple months because they get fucking support and a promo. I can't wait till Showstopper goes to Lodals and pulls the Doll promo every single time. Can't wait. Those literally got 2 promos now, guys. Yeah. Like, I hate it when you guys come in here and say shit about your deck, and then I'm just like, okay, but Barrow doesn't even have a promo. Right? Barrow hasn't gotten support since set 4. We're about to get set 9 reveals. Like, come on. And y'all out here saying shit like Maelstrom needs more support. I will eat the promo. Yeah, if it's straight up is straight up insane. Crazy Doll gets support every set. It's still bad. Damn. About to get cooked. You about to get cooked, Zero. Every Soul Charge card is Barrel support. They literally don't release those cards anymore. That used to be the joke way back then, right? Before fucking Jet Buff and that motherfucker Chrono Jet started stealing all my cards, everything was Barrel support. Now nothing is Barrel support because fucking everything's name locked or it does some dumbass shit where it's like Counter Blast 4, Soul Charge 2, discard 1. I know this car is one of those STDs. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how to say this without just saying syphilis. I'm sorry. Syphis? I guess it's syphis, but like that sounds real close to syphilis. Did Agro Rich say something? I don't see his message, but once all gets a new Vanguard, you'll be sorry. Oh my god, you guys need a new Vanguard? Are you dead ass? Y'all just came out. y'all just came out and your entire deck is named units and y'all need a new Vanguard? Nah. Y'all greedy. I know. I thought it was like Zorga greed, but like, nah, this is a whole different species. Like, Zorga players be greedy, bro. They got 5 fucking forums asking for the 6th, bro. They get to support every single set and be like, nah, it's not good enough though. Next set, we top tier. Like, shut the fuck up. Can't stand Zorga players sometimes. Every card is barrel support when you write barrel support on it in Black Sharpie. Yeah, honestly. Bro, can't get Maxwell on first grade 3. I mean, I could. I just rather not. Syphis even works perfectly with the timing of the standing either your Tear Dragon or Calliopeia. So she's too good. I should probably actually read the card. Sorry. Alright, so yeah, this is Aggro Sign Syphis. Auto on rear when your Tear Dragon or Mermaid unit stand and you have a grade 3 or greater Aggro Siren. Puts this on the bottom of your deck, draw 1, choose 1 of your units, and it's 5k. That's it? What's so crazy? What's so crazy about this? This sounds, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but it doesn't sound insane per se. All these greedy people, man. I'm gonna let that one slide. Zora managed to top, okay. Don't let them top ever. Yeah, they have. We've literally been on stream and looked at a doll's tier list that topped. And you were like, oh shit, let me look at that doll's list. And you gave me the deck code and we looked it up. What do you mean? I didn't see it be Bob's. I mean, you get your chance at the end of the week, end of the month. I don't know if it was worse in terms of votes activating and stuff. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Actually, Zorga has 4 forms. Whatever. I guess he does. Whatever. He has so many. I think he has 5. do very painful things to Widow? I don't know about all that. The unit's reverse Saragon for Aggro Siren works great with tiding support. I mean, it's not Saragon per se, just because it's locked to grade 3, but I guess it goes to the bottom of the deck. Do you have easy access to it? I've purposely not looked into Aggro Sirens so I can just play them when they come out. Before random tops, okay. You need a good grade 1 Aggro Siren. You can call with the order. One that doesn't consume CB immediately. You guys gonna get like me, get supported? Fuck you. Fucking main character has deck, spell up. Like Kristen Rain 100% new form, that'd be nice. She actually kind of needs it because she's kind of dookie. And I'm not just saying that because I have the like secret rare of her, and I'm hoping she gets like a cross ride so I can keep that copy and only have to use that 1 copy. Like touching Aggro Cycles until they come out. Yeah, exactly. I've done that with that and Hound Risers. I tested that and then like that was it. I was like, I'll wait. The tiding order searches top 7 call siren when you set it. Really good targets call is CB1 effect. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's good. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the most Yu-Gi-Oh! Sounding card ever in Vanguard, and I love it so much because we don't have anything like this at all, right? We don't have anything that works like variable, that like is like anything, right? Everything is always so cut and dry. But this is all or nothing on the big game. There's normal order for Brand Gate. It's grade 2, CB1. Shuffle your deck and then declare a number from 1 to 3, and or grade 1 to 3, and then reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and put all of the cards with that declared grade from among them into your hand. Discard the rest. So, just kind of cool. This Brand Gate order, man, killing this bad guy. Nah, fuck that. Just play a bunch of grade 1s. Call grade 1. Fucking add your PGs and boba buys. Huh? Sounds great. Oh, yeah, sports betting in my card. Fight Vanguard. I just can't think of a deck that I can actually benefit from normal orders in Brand Gate, but this sounds dope as fuck. I really like it, yeah. Card effect is so interesting, but the art is kind of sus. I mean, yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this girl here, but I think it's just that she has... Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay, I thought this arm was this girl's arm. So I thought someone was choking her while she had her arm up, but it's actually this girl's arm. She's just like, ah, you fucking blew it. Fuck you, or whatever. And she just kind of like, you know, stands up. So it makes more sense now. Never mind. Why do my friend draft cake? Yeah. Is it a wrestling league? Yeah, basically. Boxing and trying to become the world champion in premium. Yeah, if only. If only. First, let me actually get good at premium. See how long that'll take me, and then yeah, sure, I can do that. But yeah, I can't think of anything that wants stuff and drop. Unless maybe you can play this in premium. But I can't think of anything in Brand Gate that wants stuff and drop and wants to play normal orders. I can benefit from this, but I will try to find time for this, or spot for this, so. The problem is that a Brand Gate deck where this is a Brand Gate card where most decks want to play their own orders and set orders per turn, so I'm also having a hard time finding a deck for it. Yeah, unless it's something like that sets its own orders, or I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I'm decent at premium. Yeah, I gotta at least do that part. Then I can maybe try the fucking Wood Worlds, but yeah. Yeah, I guess Impaldio can work. You can play a bunch of grade. You can like play grade 1 Rush Impaldio. Too bad it's a grade 2 order. But you can play grade 1 Rush Impaldio or something like that, or to play a bunch of grade 2s. They don't have the boost order, so maybe. And then whatever goes to drop, you just guard with it. Like you can call grade 3s, add the grade 3s, and then the grade 2 goes to drop. Guard it with that 1 blitz order. Yeah, maybe Impaldio. But then it gets Counterblast, and Impaldio doesn't like Counterblast. Or it has 5 other cards that Counterblast, so. A late game kind of card? Maybe, yeah. But speaking of late game, I'll go over this just really quickly. I did a whole video on it yesterday. But we finally got the ban list for English. And it is all basically premium stuff because they decided they're not going to do anything for less standard for the formats, which had many people very upset and confused. But basically what they did is they hit all of the crest setters in premium. They also killed off Reverence Dragon. I mean, you can still play crest, you just can't also use the history collection stride for most of these. I feel like it's the intended thing. They also killed Enlargolf in premium completely. They killed off Genesis for the 20 millionth time, possibly. They killed off these stupid cards in Nubatama. They killed off the most best cards in Dark Irregulars. I hate it so much. I don't know what this is about still, but it's Gear Chronicles, so fuck them. They killed Ghidorah yet again. They killed Katrina after they recently unrestricted her. And they choice restricted one of the cooler interactions in the entire game. So, very interesting. But we did not get this list at all. Hey, Kula. Yeah, you make it in premium. Just playing some good old NLK, OTK. About that, they hit on my fucking cards. Surely they'll never hit the deck. You can play it in Bestiary again. Call it Grade 2. I'm sounding confused. You right? Why are you sounding confused? Don't be upset. I'm confused. Be happy. Everything's okay. If you want to get some love and at what cost? Mother Geek Paul? Yeah. It makes sense. Like I said, they're not gonna hit the Buff Soccer card because then you guys aren't gonna buy set 7, right? The majority of y'all ain't gonna buy set 7 because you just want to play Buff Soccer to win. So if they hit it, you're not gonna buy it. The rest of these they should have done, right? But they're just not gonna do it because they're gonna stick to the schedule, and that's what they're gonna do. So. He doesn't want to miss out on Bob Bread. Yeah, exactly. See a lot of Genesis players getting postal on social media. I can't blame them, bro. Like, I can't blame them. They fucking shot him in the face. And I don't know. I like Dreaming Dragon, so that kind of sucks. This is your premium support for the year. Yeah. Hopefully they actually get something. Every request was hit on short this, so this makes like Curly happy. I mean, minus the fact that they hit my one and only deck that I actually play. I loved everything. I loved all of it. Sorry, man. You can rest easy. They can still play it. They just can't go into Ghidorah that many times. So V-Lord and Crest got restricted, but not the OG Lord. Wasn't because history strides don't affect Lord? No, because the history collection stride for Lord, I'm sorry, for Shadow Paladins is Claret Sword, not Lord. So they hit the V-Lord, I guess, so you can't get markers, whatever it is for Lord, and you also can't get the crest at the same time, right? Or ideally at the same time or as easily, right? Because the crest says you can only ride Lord, so that makes it so you can't ride the V-Lord to get the markers and also have the crest, right? You can only ride the old one that does not give you markers. That's why they hit the V1. I'm pretty sure. What's the answer for Sanders? Get ready for a teaser, perhaps. That's what everyone says, but like, we'll see what actually happens. Non-Bob players and they can't even fight Bobbers with Bob Fibers. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Like, we thought set 5 was gonna just be all Raziels, and then instead it was lovely dresses, which we still complained about. So we'll see what happens. We're in Rotovisor with the new promo. I don't know about all that. I would love to play Bob since Mina is the best girl. I mean, you should. It's a really good deck. There goes. They're gonna bandwagon into Buff Saga because no one can do research for more than 3 minutes. Yeah. At least they didn't hit Revengers. Nah, I don't have to. Why is the grade 3 Keter Dragon got banned in premium again? You just admitting you didn't watch my video. Unbelievable. First Boyan comes in here, he's like, fuck Bro Magus, I never read the fucking card. Then he comes in here, fuck Curly, I don't watch any of his dumbass videos. They hit Revenant Dragon because it says on place you can put a grade 3 on top of your deck, and premium has grade 3 heal triggers, so you can put heals on top of your deck. But you can then check, heal, and you next turn use that to heal guard, and then put that back on top of your deck. Bob only worlds, but remember guys, stride bad because stride deck bad because Crest gives 5k to front row on turn 4. Yes, you are 100% correct. I'm glad you finally admitted that is exactly correct. There was exactly one tournament where Bob dominated all the other tournaments since Bob is the top deck, sure, but it is nowhere near the only deck in the pie charts. I mean, there was 2 tournaments at least. But yeah, there hasn't been that many results, I don't think, but there was at least 2 tournaments. I got busy recently, so I haven't caught up, and to be fair, I did watch my April Fool's video, so we're even fine. But yeah, so I'm not expecting this exact. They're gonna copy and paste this list for us in June 1st. It's when it's gonna go into effect, and it's gonna be in 2 months to line up with the Japanese release. So it just is what it is. Speaking of is what it is, and strides, and how they can sometimes be cool. In the drop zone, we had our first ever G format tournament. We had 2 of them. Here are the day 1 results. Every single person day 1 played a completely different deck, which is really cool. So we had Blasters, we had Shiranui, we had Ange, we had Messiah, we had Genesis Witches. I love this deck. We had Reindeer, we had Shohorot, we had Victor, we had Tavas, we had Stinky Deleters, we had Luard, and we had Blade Master, which was cool. And in the end, it was won by Deleters in 3rd, Victor in 2nd, and finally Shiranui in 1st. Who I have heard people are now buying Shiranui Zanki, this version, to now playing premium so they can't play the other version, which is kind of funny. Excuse me. Okay, am I going to play in BSF this year? Yes, I will at least be going to BCF Philly. I don't know about any of the other ones yet. Sad that I missed it. Yeah. Due to popular demand, I was only going to do this once a year, but I might end up doing this again sometime in the summer. So just keep an eye out for that. Big format, yeah. Can't lie, G is pretty good. I'm trying to figure out what the 3rd place deck is. It is indeed Deleters. That Deleters. That's funny. We try to figure out 3rd place. Yo, is that Deleters in 3rd? That's funny. But yeah. Deck, stinky deck. My would never be highest. Never. No. Never would be. Absolutely. But I really like most of these decks, except for like fuck this guy and like fuck this guy. And like I think I'm okay with like I think I've gotten to the point where I'm okay with Luard in like physical form, but like Vanguard 0 Luard can fuck himself. But this version I think is fine. And then fuck this guy too. Isn't Zanki in 11k Vanguard? No, I'm pretty sure the crest gives it 2k power. So it becomes 13k actually. So yearns for generations trying, I guess so. How do you finally see the light of discarding cards and someone grades being great through? But yeah, so that was day 1. Here's day 2. Day 2. What did leaders do to me? Bro, they're called the leaders, and their entire thing is deleting Vanguards. So no one can play Vanguard. Why do you guys... I don't understand why you guys see the worst things and be like, yes, that's awesome. I love that. Oh, Shiranui. He dominates your own friends and make you attack you. Whoa, so cool, so base. Whoa, like, no, bro. What? The leaders, they want to delete all of Vanguard or whatever. Whoa, yeah, I love that. I'll support the fuck out of that. Like, huh? But here was day 2. We had 2 bugs. One Ange, one Yasui, one Gallop, one Gergertz, one Zeal, one Shahorot, one Tabas, one Gaia, one Blaster Exceed, and then one Blaster Diablo, or you guys call it Diabolo, I think. Then one Night Rose and one stinky ass Chrono Jet, which ended up winning the whole thing, with Gaia in 2nd and Yashuya in 3rd. Because you participate in the G tournament, I bet you got 1st place. Yeah. Oh, Ek loves striding. Whoo, loves G. So when y'all play G, do you keep all the rules the same as back then, or do you keep things like the modern mulligan? Yes and no. Yeah, so we kept the modern once per turn ruling, modern mulligan, modern guarding, and we did modern G assist as well. We did the old going first rule, so if you win the die roll, you automatically go first, and we kept the old stride rule where you can only stride if both are on grade 3. It doesn't matter if you're on grade 3 for the previous turn, you both have to be on grade 3 in order to stride. Boo, Link Joker, boo! Yeah, but yeah, we got Tachikaze here. I think Curly likes playing the game. Yes, I do. This is why I love Royals. It's just me and the power of friendship. Okay, buddy. Bro, you're a hater. You just hate fun. I love Link Joker, bro. Link Joker is all about hating fun. That's literally what that clan is based. The roots of that clan is about hating fun. That's literally
all that clan is about, right? That's the fucking national anthem of Link Joker, is that we hate fun. We want to make sure no one has fun. I like Zeal. Yeah. Chronojet on top, unfortunately. Zeal, I miss that guy. That's funny. Tato is free? I don't remember. I think it actually is. Next time I will bring dolls here, but I will either play Gavriel. I kind of want to play Coral. I saw someone talking about Coral, but I have to take a look and see how hard it is to actually get the cards for some of these decks. Link Joker is my favorite arc in the OG Vanguard. Yeah, that's the only good thing about Link Joker, is that the arc was fun. Fun is subjective, okay. Might make Blasters next. Yeah, I actually really like, or I did like it in Vanguard Zero. I don't know how Blasters work in actual physical Vanguard. What's so unfair about G Chrono yet again? I'm confused. Everything the deck does is unfair. I'm half exaggerating, but yes. What does Itachi try to do? I'm a zero player. Don't lie. Yes, actually, I know what most of the strides do, except the Itachi ones. Like horror and put the Fear of God on the server trust. Yeah, I don't know. I might do the same. Levi Zero should have kept resist like IRL. Shut the hell up. Fuck that dumbass card, bro. I hated that shit. Anyways, back to the modern day. Sorry, we're no longer in 2016, where things were like decent. The last time things were decent back in 2016. Sorry, back to the future where everything fucking sucks. We also had a standard tournament this weekend where we had one Gandiva Mask, one PBO, one Messiah, one Night Rose, one Vladimir, one Luard, one Mortaline, and one Sagita. And then we had Vladimir in third, Luard in second, and Messiah in first. I found an old G Chronojet Tron deck that I bought while Zero Zero airing. Jeez. Chronojet isn't unfair. That's like saying Guest Breaker is evil. Yeah. You drive, check crits, put them on Blaster Blade, and then restand him. That's Z Blasters? Yeah, essentially. Okay, yeah, the guy that won and is in like Chronojet's pocket is gonna say like, oh yeah, nothing broken about them. They're totally fair and balanced. Totally fair and balanced. Nothing wrong with them. That before goes Messiah and Vladimir in the top. Life is complete, I guess so. Funny that we returned to the modern times and Strides still won. Yeah, unfortunately. As a Chronojet player, they should kill Crescent Standard too. I mean, I legit don't even care anymore. I legit don't even. I'm used to it, and it's not really that big of a deal. But if they did, I would not be against it. Like, I would not shed a tear. We need to join, but I keep forgetting. Well, I just posted the tournaments for April, so. It was still Stride Gaming, always has been. Yeah, unfortunately. Nothing's changed, except everything else around striding. I'm the Vladimir, and I only won my last match since I got my OT during Divine Skill turn. Yikes, Roni. That is def upon def. Are you ready for me to proxy my Nui deck for this set? You have all the cards. Shut the hell up, Click. You have all of the cards. Motherfucker, like I'm a proxy when he has every single card. Unbelievable. Speaking of proxying, just a reminder, the April/May promos are out. So this includes the Koto Blaze card, the Bruce card, the Rotovisor card. That's really good. Reprints of these stinkers and this card. The Graham Greggs card, that's really bad. The new Mega Colony card, and then the Clarissa card that I actually kind of want to grab, right? I really want to get this and this, and I want to get this just to try it out. Yes. Gotta proxy the XPs? Yeah, I guess To go back on what you said about Coral earlier, Coral is hard to build because the Coral Stars, Arcadia Star, and Frontier Star are near impossible to find. Fuck, yeah, that's what I figured. Oh well. I'll see if I feel like proxying it, but probably not. We'll see. Yeah, it is indeed the cockroach. Which promo will be the most expensive one? The most expensive one, ironically, I think is going to be this one. Ironically, super unironically, people are going to think this is the best one. Other than that, maybe the Bruce one. I expect everything else to be cheap because this you can only play 4 copies of. So this is, I think, fine. This I expect to be the cheapest, and I'm hoping this is going to be the cheapest, but it's probably not going to be. This is probably going to be a chase card just because it's a, you know, a good PG and it's going to be a foil. So I expect the foil to go for like $40, but we'll see. This should be the deadest card, right? And then these are probably still going to be worth a good amount. Well, the players finally got no excuse to get the Shadow PG. Yeah, that is the Votivisor promo. Did you forget? I heard you won the Gym tournament with Shiro. Damn, got his ass. Come on. This is, I think, the 3rd round of promos that I need nothing for. I mean, if you only play 3 decks, then yes, that is usually how that happens. But I don't know what this was about, but the Bushiroad Events account on Twitter posted this, and I don't know if this is the winners, but if this is something they're doing going further, that's kind of cool. Kind of sucks that they did this on literally the last event of the season. They decided to do something new, which is kind of cool because you usually don't know a lot about the actual winners most of the time, so that's kind of cool to show that off. But whoops, aha, it's a good thing that this has a top. Otherwise I would have spilled so much more water. That would have been a travesty. Ooh. Jesus, I order. This is because a Messiah player just become a Messiah player and join Link Joker. We just got reprints and Chaos Breaker is coming out next set. Trust, I will rather not. I'm using the top next year. Spread the word of dolls. Yeah, I hope I can win and I can just put like my fucking channel URL there or something, but I'm pretty sure they won't allow that. Is it funny comparing the 2nd and 3rd card? Yeah. Fucking dragon and just some blonde guy. Not to mention, like, this has like some actual text here, and it's just bro just says GG, I got lucky. Oh, so funny. So funny. What was your picture? As a wanted criminal, and you're a wanted criminal in Texas? By Texas. Trying to say something? But yeah, that would be kind of funny. Don't do this if you're gonna read yourself away evil. Did player Wong literally said get your game on in Vanguard? Yes, he literally did, yes. With his Blaster Dark Revenger as his favorite card. But pretty cool, pretty cool. Hopefully we see more of this, and I mean, I don't know if we'll see this for BSF, probably not. Because they're gonna have to do this you know, 12, right? There's gonna have to be 12 because it's gonna be I don't even know if that math is right, because it's gonna be what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yeah, it's gonna have 12 squares because it's gonna have to be a whole team. So we might not see this until the next BCS, which is kind of whack, but we'll see. Alright, some pale dude with dead eyes. Yep. That's from Tokyo Revengers. Oh, okay. That's that anime that I was told to watch and also not watch. And then last but not least, an hour later, before we get into Bloodmire, they announced that the next English conference for spring is coming soon. I thought this had the date on it, and it doesn't even fucking have the date. Why doesn't this have the date? Why doesn't this shit have the date? Like, what the, I just grabbed the image, I was like, okay, cool, whatever. It doesn't even have the fucking date, and now I look like a stupid ass because I don't know the fucking date. Now I look like the ass because they forgot to put the date. Right now I'm the asshole because they don't know how to fucking put the date on their dumbass image. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, it is May 2nd. It is May 2nd. I guess 4 p.m. Japan time, which is I guess 4 in the morning my time. Oh, but it is May 2nd. Here you go. May 2nd, 4 p.m. JST. I don't know why they do fucking Japan time when it's the English one, but okay, whatever. Sure, I watched this at 4 in the morning. The fuck? But yeah, there's some surprise guest. I don't know who that would be. It's probably just different fight. I don't know. It's probably a different fight, and it's probably just them using him to announce the Vanguard collab for Shadowverse. I think that's all it is. I'm pretty sure that's probably all it is. New European product that will include new doll support. Yeah, totally. Not that I have anything against that, but yeah, totally that'll happen. Acting like you don't know the date, so that we don't suspect that the guest is me. Yeah, totally. They brought me on. Oh my gosh. I would. After all the shit that I've talked about, I don't think that'll ever happen, unfortunately. You want to watch party on the Discord for this? It depends on what time this actually is. Because if it's 4 in the morning, you guys can do it, but I'm not gonna be up. I'm sorry. Okada. Oh, that'd be kind of funny. You got the script, okay, buddy. But I don't expect anything new to be revealed here except for maybe BSF information, but it should just be, presumably, since it's in May, it should just be confirming the date for the Buddy Fight collab, and that's really it. And they might say when one of the collabs is being revealed for set 8, but I feel like they haven't done that in the last couple announcements, so we'll see. I'm under NDA and I don't care. The guess is me. Time to reveal upcoming Stride deck. We're getting all the G Stride bosses within the next 3 years. Great. Can someone mods, can you unseason all that is Sim so he never has to show up on screen? Wait, was when Nintendo Directs happen for me? We're doable for you. Sucks to be you, buddy. DFS recently posted saying it's too stressed. I have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? Okay. Minimum Catch Cup details. Yeah, it should just be tournament information really that pertains to us. They're just gonna regurgitate all the stuff we know about product releases, and they're probably just gonna give us a date for set 9. That's it. Actually, maybe they don't do it before then, which I'll probably do it before then, but we'll see. Bring the barrel, VTuber. I haven't started to get more chances. Yeah, honestly, maybe. Except they hate barrel, so probably not. But all right, let's talk about Vladimir. Psych. Before we do that, they revealed that they're making new sleeves for the set 9 fellas, and I can't wait to get, honestly, probably all of these, except for this dweeb, because he still looks like a fucking dweeb. I'm gonna be so mad if like the deck is really fun and it's something I really like, because like he looks like such a fucking loser. But I can't wait to get the bird sleeves. The Ezreal sleeves actually looks cool. These look cool. I just bought like Gancelot or something, or Alfred sleeves for something in case I ever needed it for something, and then now I guess I don't. I can't wait to find out what this deck does. I don't like the yellow border, to be honest, but it's fine. And the Daikaiser ones look kind of clean too. So. You still remember the bets we made for this at 9 release days? Yes. So if it's earlier than I said, you guys win the bet. If it's on point, then you don't. I'm getting 5 cents of the Daikaiser sleeve. Fair enough. I'm gonna cry. Give me my boy. Why does the grade 2 have their own sleeve? Grade 2. Is this the grade 2? Which one's a grade 2? These are all grade 3. Huh? What you mean by that? The Da Vinci level masterpiece of art that is show. Emma's painted big ass beard. What? Yeah, but what grade 2, Ed? What we talking about? I mean, if this is a grade 2, that's great. Because it looks like shit. So if the final boss is something better than that, that's great. If I secretly brought out all the guys who sleeps on day 1, he probably already has them. And then they also have a deck box and sorry, playmat. I'll definitely get the deck box. Did I say sleeves and playmat? Sorry, sleeves, deck box, and playmat. So I'll definitely be getting the deck box. I don't know about the playmat because I have 100 of them. My dumb bit, the new boss grade looks like a grade 2. He does. That's why I keep calling him such a dweeb. He does not look like a final boss. That's why I keep calling him a dweeb. So I agree with you 100%. I hope he actually is like a grade 2, but I'm pretty sure he's not. He just looks a little too dorky. And then whoops. Here again are the results. Big man looks like a tablecloth in McDonald's. It does not. It does not. You're being silly. It doesn't look crazy cool, but yeah. Here are the results from the latest tournament in Japan. This one was a team tournament. I don't know if this had diversity cut. I'm assuming they don't, because what's the point of having one tournament that doesn't have diversity cut and have another one that doesn't? But here is like the breakdown of everything. And there was only 22% buff Sakura. You know, granted it is a team tournament, so it does fluff up the numbers a bit, but even when it was a singles tournament, there was only 20% buff Sakura, so it's about the same thing, ironically. But the big thing that I really wanted to go over these things for is this little fella. A station here was actually the 3rd most played deck. Excuse me. And that's really what I wanted to take a look at today. I want to say that I'll be buying the Daikaiser accessories, but I don't want to pay the tariffs on them. Yeah, I shudder the thought to think of what how much 50 cards is gonna have to charge, but I'm definitely not buying it from Bushiroad, unfortunately, directly. The relationship with Bob is English is players saw that one pie chart. It wasn't the pie chart, it was the top 32. Because the pie chart was actually fine. And already convinced himself that it's seriously doing posting that they're gonna play it. I mean, yeah, that is kind of true. They are gravely exaggerating it, but turns out the station does show up on pie chart results. Yeah, the station looks stupid, but the deck is dummy. Yeah. While we were reading it, I was just like, yo, this all sounds really good. And yeah, it did show up in like a bunch of decks. So I wanted to take a look and see what they're building, what they got cooking over there. Best trial deck? I mean, maybe, yeah. Well, let's see what we got here. I'm not gonna look at the Bob list. Did what Grand Fia couldn't? Yeah, unfortunately. But we're not gonna look at Bob. I'm sorry. All the lists are gonna be generally the same, so I'm not gonna waste our time. I'm not gonna look at Levy Dress either, because I think those will be exactly the same. I'm sorry, but they're on screen if you want to look at them. Sorry, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble typing this out today. There we go. And then the next one, yeah, I do want to take a look at that Overlord list. 5, 3, 6. I guess. Oh well, no, we won't take a look at that list because spoiler alert, that one wins the whole thing. So we won't take a look at that. Let's see what else we got here. Chaos, okay. Another Maelstrom. We got Messiah, Leonor, and I don't expect much out of here. Chronos is cool. Nothing crazy here. We have Gandiva. I think this is the second Gandiva that we'll take a look at, ironically, because again, funny story, one did win. Let's take a look at that. Hopefully I have the right codes. Oh no, I did this one wrong. Okay, hold on, go back. I got the second station list wrong. I copied, unfortunately, Levy Dress. 161E1E. 1E. 1E. There we go. 161E1E. All right. There's another Overlord list. Can you look at the Chaos list? Why? It's gonna be the same thing. Like, they're not gonna. It's just gonna be probably 4 copies of Philia, a bunch of triggers we don't have, but sure. Nothing else there. Yeah, I wanted to take a look at this other Overlord list to see how they're playing around with the new promo, because it should have been legal this event. Nothing interesting there, and nothing out of the ordinary there. Okay. Reminder best deck. Yeah, I'd take a look at that, but I don't know. We'll take a look at that in May when we actually get the deck. Connect the local chat groups were turned into Warzone. People having a mental breakdown on how to kill the token. Yeah, no. People are bugging out about that too much. It's not that serious. Escalated to a foot switch. Just having to intervene just to shut everyone up. Again, like I said when it revealed it, the only way to get rid of it is to attack into it. I gotta love the double persona ride and the end with Dark Innocence. Yeah, pretty nuts. The Maelstrom had an interesting. That Maelstrom had an interesting tech. The Arnold one. Yeah, we'll take a look at that one in a second. Love it whenever unit is essentially title. Yeah, great. Beat the Dread Jeweled list. Oh, I didn't even see that. Sure, we can take a look at that. So I expect it to be the same. It doesn't really. I don't think they've gotten anything new. But so yeah, the reason I didn't want to look at that list is because it did top. So here it is. And I want to say I know what any of this is, but it looks like your typical Maelstrom list. No. Right. But what's the interesting tech here? These look like all cards that you're supposed to play. Is it the Regalia piece? Or was it a different list? It might have been a different list than Ed was talking about. Yeah, because I guess this is the only other thing. Whoops, wrong. This is the only other thing, right? That sends out to me, but okay. I mean, I don't know. I honestly thought you guys were playing that already, but okay. Yeah. So this is the first place for B block. This is the Zorga list that was along with that. Looks like the typical Zorga list for Japan because they always play. I keep going on the wrong side. They always play Morpho. They always play this shit for some reason. I don't understand it, but they always do. But and then the Bob Saga list is the Bob Saga list, right? Let's go over here. And go over here. So here is the first station list, a station. And it kind of has like a lot of the cards from the trial deck, which is cool. They have the 1 copy of the Lechuga, which is interesting. And then 4 of the Cycler. I don't remember if anything uses energy. So I think that's fine. And then stupid ass Elvinia, who we did say was gonna be played here, which sucks because of the fact that she's like $30. Let me close the windows. Like they always do. They're only playing 3 of this. Is this the Obscurate? No, this is the yeah, this is the Obscurate. I'm surprised they're only playing 2 of this, but I guess you can call it from drop. They're playing 4 of the Ugly Ass Dragon. I forget what this one does. This one I guess gives you a token. But I don't remember what else it does. And this is the one that just really just gets shield, and I think it does stun. So pretty good. The one eyebrow razor dragon. The one eyebrow razor here is the lack of the grade 1 dragon. Yeah, I don't think any of the lists actually played that. My dragon is the energy user. Okay, that makes sense. The users are cutting the good cards just by their dumbass generics. I mean, I don't know about all that. I'm not gonna play this deck just because the latest station looks stupid. Yeah, I can't blame you. Stupid looking rabbit looking ass dragon. Yeah. Hopefully he gets an alt art like Varilla did and we actually get it. So that's that one. Sorry. Here's the second one. Which has None of the no, it has all the same dragons. Yeah, it has the same 3 dragons. Also missing a dragon. Playing here the Metis, which we were talking about, saying that it actually works with this because you have this order that you can search and play, which makes sense. I love how like most of the list is just fucking triggers because they have like one of each of the Bang Dream triggers and they take up so much space. But yeah, four Alvenia seems to be the usual thing, which makes sense because they're using that to, I guess, bring back mushrooms to get more gauges. Since you consume a lot of soul already, yeah, but I guess because they're constantly bringing back the mushroom, so I guess that's how they find a soul for it. You know, twin cast reprint, since JP already has it, that'd be nice, but oh well. You get so much more mileage out of the grade 1 dragon, better rush for more consistent token generation. I don't actually remember what it does, to be honest, but maybe it's good. Here is the Gandiva list, which is interesting because I've seen a lot of them just playing this. None of the Sturgna, which I feel like sounds right. And then, you know, Max Gandivas. This card is really good, right? This is still really good, obviously. And then they play the Eugene card, and then nothing else, which is interesting. None of the countercharger to make space, obviously. None of the on place retire to make space, obviously. So interesting. I'd like to test this out and see how this works. EV3 make a token. I mean, puts a soul, get 2 tokens sounds more beneficial. I don't know if this is okay. This is actually Best Harvest, so they actually still play Best Harvest, which I don't know how I feel about that, Chief, but okay. And then they also have the mask. Like, I guess the only thing they get with the mask would be like these 2, so I guess they're not aiming to play it, but still. And they're playing the Varilla line to the grade 1 to ride for free, which its line technically already does that, but your opponent has to have like 1 or less regards or something like that, so that's fair. So not bad. Here's the Chaos list, which, yeah, is just about what I expected. Unfortunately, Chaos really has not changed much since, like set. I mean, especially once this came out, it became really homogenous. But yeah, since like this came out, since set 11, it's been kind of the same list. This, you just made it more homogenous because it's just, you just play 4 of these guys. And then 4 of this guy, and then most people play 4 of this, but, and then yeah, 2 of the Queen Lu, as many of these as you can grab. So looks pretty typical to me, except now, yeah, we're squeezing in Philia because she's an insane card, right? I'm glad modern mask decks only run 2 mask orders now. I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you have that new double rare mask card that lets you just flat out search it out and search out the other thing, right? Yeah, that's the Chaos list. They play a lot of cards with similar names, which is interesting, but hey. Would love to scam wins with Chaos efficiently, but wow, these different named cards are money. Yeah, unfortunately, because this is $200, this is $250, $250, $250, probably $500, no lie. So yeah, good luck. Good luck with that. And they didn't bother like doing anything special with this to make it easier, so yeah, this is gonna be $20 and $100 pretty soon. So good luck, have fun playing Chaos. Here's the Overlord list. So they're actually still playing this line, which is interesting. I thought they were gonna go back to Bar because Bar can search out the order, but they're not doing that. Actually, they're just hard playing 4 copies of the order, which is like fair. You know, you draw into it and you want to play it as much as you want. As much as you can, I should say. But this one doesn't actually have the drag renaissance, which is interesting. And actually put 1 of this, which is also very interesting. But yeah, kind of interesting. Kind of interesting to see this. Use the Michiru triggers on the master deck set. Yeah, you get 1 of. Sure things. Thanks, Zach. I hate that thing. It's only 1 of. But yeah, pretty interesting. No drag renaissance here. But yeah, you do make the switch now. I bought 1 copy of this in SP, and I bought an SP of this a while back. Oh, see, Here's the drag jeweled list. Must be nice to have FR ride line. Don't you only need one of what, the order or of the old overlord, or of, you mean of the trigger? I mean, you want to play two of them, because if you put two copies of them in soul, they count both as one card. But if you have one of them in soul, they count as two cards. So you can very easily play two of them and, you know, have an effect trigger at the same time, right? That's the one problem, is you can only get one copy of each effect trigger, ultimately. But yeah, the drag jewel list looks basically like all the other drag jewel list, specifically that Japan plays, looks exactly the same, right? Can't really see anything different here or out of the ordinary. And then the last, okay, no, that was it. That was the last list. Okay, let's go back here. Here's block A, right? I don't know if there's anything interesting here, but I'll take a look at this other overlord list. 27. Why can't I type? 27 HGO, I'm guessing. Yeah. So that's probably using high five, because I think it's out already. Excuse me. Whew. I think it's out already. Let's look at this list so I can get mad that they played one generic and they didn't play all in-engine pieces, so Ek and Bojan can get all mad about that. You guys always want me to look at these Leisha full lists and then get all mad because they play one generic and you're like, oh, Japan always playing generics. How dare they play good cards? Oh, oh, sorry, wrong way. I don't expect the Kyrie list to be anything. Here's some more station lists. Let's take a look at that. 1U 7E. I think I have them. Whoops! What the fuck did I type? God damn it. It was probably this list. Okay. What? Is that what I typed? S? Oh, I flex. It's SDM1E. Sorry, my dyslexia kicked in. And this one, 3AS. Bat. Shut up. All the bat lists look exactly the same. These all look kind of the same. There's black, which is kind of cool, and Olden. And we have a first place list for a station. With different fight playing Bob Sagra 2 is the station list. Yeah, let's go back over here. See, this is what I was kind of expecting to see. So this one is playing bar, and it's still playing the order, because you can with bar CB1 search out a grade 1 from your deck. Doesn't matter what it is. So you can just automatically get access to this. I feel like this is the better, more consistent version. But still no drag resistance, which is crazy. I guess they just didn't have enough. They didn't feel the need to have any more power. But other than that, looks kind of right. No burning horn. Instead, they're playing this discard thing, which is very interesting. And yeah, that's actually a different fight. Yes. He was playing Bob Saga and his friends were playing the other decks, or his teammates. We'll be looking, I think, at the a station list that was on that team. I keep pressing the wrong button. Here is the Leisha list. Sorry guys, it has generics. What can I tell you? But it does have the new high five, which does make sense to play Stegria in now. I like this. I like the Rhesus. I always like playing the Rhesus. This makes sense to me. I like this card a lot. They have this Duelist line, which makes sense. I thought I was gonna say they don't have the new Eureka, but I forgot that that's the other deck, right? 5 5s for all, yeah, if only. And they have one foil. Lucky them. They still play one of this, which is interesting. And then play 3 of this. So yeah, I mean, this list sounds about right. I probably won't play this, so I can use that for something else. Maybe I'll play a Bash Blonde because I can use a Bash Blonde at least. But yeah, everything else I don't know. It at least has more than 2 Meow cards. Okay, sure. To ride line. Okay, Master and I mold. I really don't know what to tell you. Just pay $20 or play Willis the day 1 like I did. Understandable, it's not running Elderbruff. But there are purple tea is the right option here. They're playing fronts, which is interesting. I think now they've switched over to just playing pure fronts, right? Yeah, I feel like this is probably the list that I would play, honestly. Minus this, but yeah, if I could get my high fives, I would play this list. I'd maybe play another Reese's, or I might play that one Soul Blast called Seiya. I'd probably play a Seiya instead of this, just because I like Seiya, because I don't want to have to play Precia in this deck. I know what I said. Okay, buddy. I keep pressing my Steam Deck, but here's the Gandiva list, which I think this is the one that topped. So it's kind of the same philosophy as the other one that we saw, where the only old card they play is the multi-attacker. And they play 4 of the Eugene card, 4 of this, obviously 4 of the Gandiva, including the ride deck, 4 of the new one, and then this one actually plays 4 of the grade 3. So this has a total of 14 grade 3s, which is kind of insane. And then this is, I think, Shenri, right? I believe this is Shenri. No Best Harvest, and then 1 Radiance Cowbird. So pretty interesting. This deck does not believe in back row. Yeah, but that kind of makes sense. Aside from the Shenri, right? Because this already gives power and you Persona Ride, so you kind of already give 20k to the front row. So why do you need a booster that's probably gonna get locked or retired or some shit, right? So and you have the Dragon Tree markers, Dragon Tree markers as well. So like, yeah, I can kind of fucks with it. I kind of fucks with it. I can't for our quote-unquote reprint checks counters. Can't wait for it. Yep, 2 months. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Shenri. Yeah, because this is 5k. Put this to Soul Draw 1. Right. I don't know Japanese, but I've looked at enough Japanese cards to know what that says. So I'm pretty sure that's Shenri. Isn't that the penguin? No, that's Bulba Mine, I think. Right? Let's see. We'll know right now. This one. Whew. Someone's crappy ass car. Backfired. So this is Dragon Empire. Yeah, that's Shenri. Translate. This card is treated at fuck off. Shinobu Yasha Shenri, which is self something or another Shenri. +5, go to Soul Draw 1. Yep, that's Shenri. The penguin is Bulba Mine, if I remember correctly. Whoops, I went to the wrong place. Oops, that's not it. So if we go, what is it? This is Brancate. Yeah, the penguin is Bulba Mine. It has a little counter charge. Go to Soul counter charge, yeah. Yep, this is Explosion Monster Bulba Mine. Yeah. What was that? Yep, animals. Sorry. Yep. And the Drag Raider can boost. Yeah, that's true, right? This thing can boost. Wait, but it's only like if you play in order, so you only play 2 of this. So I don't know if it has another condition, but I thought it was only if you played a normal order. So maybe they're not using it to boost. I don't know. I don't have the deck because I didn't buy Diagram. Is he expensive? Because I bought him a long time ago because I pulled like 2 SRs and I finished the playset. I was like, sure, why not? But oops. $6 for a Eugene card? Y'all bugging. Y'all fucking bugging. $6 fucking, bro. Y'all insane. Y'all need help. Like, you have to help if you're paying $6 for a Eugene card. And why the dog is called Bird Sparrow? I don't know. The orange thing look like a penguin. Oh, this thing? Oh, I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. I thought you meant the other penguin, but yeah. Look up FFR helmet. Is it like $1 zillion? It is $120. I hate that I never got this in time, but this shit was always expensive, so it's whatever. Sucks because this one actually looks kind of nice, but I'm assuming I got bought out after the order came out. Some motherfucker bought 7, huh? But not that there was a lot of listings to begin with. So that's TCG player for you. We love the US secondhand market. We say in unison, love it so much. Me and the black bag guy. We on the back. Where's the edgelord support? Yeah, sorry, I should probably get to that. I somewhat did the slides as a joke. I was just like, oh yeah, I was just gonna show the decks and then go to Bladmire, but I like, wouldn't it be funny if I don't even show if I don't even show the Bladmire reels like they do in the real stream until like the very end. I pulled one copy and have it collecting dust. Jesus, yeah, you should probably sell that. This is what I'm fucking talking about. This is what I'm fucking talking about right here. This is in the station list. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Is this the one that won? No, it wasn't. It might be actually. No, I think this is the one I won because this is the one from before. So maybe this is the one I won. I don't know. I don't think I looked up Drag Duel again. This is what I'm talking about right here with the prison dragons. Hell yeah. And the gay cycler. Fuck yeah. This is a list. I like this a lot. This looks dope. But yeah, I don't know why they play so little copies of this. I would have thought you'd want more copies of it, but hey, I get it. But yeah, this is kind of interesting. I mean, it sucks when you have TCG player though. Fucking yes, right? That's lucky that I bought. I just bought Bladmire deck for about 100 before they announced Nexus. Yeah, actually, yeah. I remember you talking about that. Boy, you're so lucky right now. Excuse me. Yeah, please, Curly, I need this. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. And then this one is kind of similar to the other one, the first one we looked at. I can't wait to use it as a PG. I can't wait to use this shit as a PG. Except they use this stupid ass girl. And the Shiki crit goes fucking hard. This shit goes fucking hard. Devin's okay. I can afford to play less copies. I guess so, but I don't know. I feel like you'd want to. I figured you'd want at least 3, but 2 is crazy. You can search the dragons from deck and drop and keep looping them from drop. I know, but like only playing 1 copy. But I guess that one has prison dragons, so I guess. But this also has like a defense effect, so that's why I thought you'd play more copies. But oh well. I think it has to be on the field for that, so that's probably why. And this one is kind of similar to the previous one of the previous ones that plays the Metis, which I think actually is a good option. This one looks pretty decent. I kind of like this list. It's pretty clean. I think this is this is one of the guys that was on Different Fights team was playing this. Donation is a mistake. Yeah, hopefully they reprint that soon. Reprint, imagine. Well, I wonder if we ever get our stick. Yeah, that's your fault. Honestly, we're probably better off, right? I say we're probably better off. God knows how the distribution for this shit is gonna be and how hard it's gonna be, right? All right. I just run the grade 1 order saga, my sim player, and gets the same result. I guess. I don't think they're running it to search in order. I think they're just running it because it lets you deck them and whatnot. It's a body on board and it gives you grade 2 game. Yeah, it's unfortunately a manga promo. So sorry, I accidentally pressed it while I was off screen. So yeah, so first place was this team where we had Lovely Dress with the typical stuff. The Gandiva list, I think this is the Gandiva list we were looking at, right? Which is interesting. And then finally a Buff Saga list, which is Buff Saga. So that's what won from the team tournament this past weekend. So the optimal list has to run Elvenia. Yeah, it seems like it, but that's mainly because they're all running mushrooms. And that was this event. So good to know that a station out the box was a good deck. Seems like it. So yeah, because I remember I did this on purpose. So yeah, we'll talk about Bladmire, but hey, first let's take a look at the secret of Bladmire. It looks really pretty, huh? Wow, look at that. Whoo-wee. All right. Now we can talk about the cards. Imagine I do that every stream. I just fucking talk a bunch of shit, and at the end, I talk about the cards like they do in the actual fucking reveal stream. That'd be funny. Jesus, I don't know if you guys are ready for that thing. You gotta get 4 of those. I don't know. My roller's already empty. Shit on the quick start decks, and we're fine. Have a good start deck. I mean, good. Don't give us those quick start decks ever fucking again. No, 2 hours later, finally bland. Yep. Actually, it's been an hour and 55 minutes. Thank you very much. My god, he's naked. Yeah, he kind of do be naked, huh? Probably why his name is Baroness Ripper. So this guy is kind of whack. This is probably the only whack card, I think, out of the 4 that you revealed. So this says, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Bloodmire, and your bind zone has 4 more cards, this gets 5k shield. If you have 8 or more, he gets 10k instead of 5k. So, going to your opponent's turn, after your turn 3 turn, this is finally active. Other than that, it's just useless. So next, store name. I want to give you your honest opinion. It sounds dumb. I don't know. I didn't look at it. I'm kidding. This one is like decent, but it's a grade 3. This is Carve Out Dragon. So when this is placed on rear, if you have a grade 2 or greater Bloodmire, look at the top 2. No, look at the top card of your deck and put it on the top of your deck or into your soul. And if you put it into soul, this gets 5k power to the end of the turn. And if your bind zone has 4 or more cards, this gets 10k power instead of 5k power. So pretty good. You can play this for soul or from your bind zone. And then it does its stuff. So pretty good. Puchita. And you know, top deck is pretty good. Filling up soul is pretty good. So this one's actually not half bad. Crazy that it's a common. I expected this to be a rare. Thing on the Puchita's the Chainsaw Man thing. This thing has a chainsaw on its forehead. I think it has 3 chainsaws, I think. Yeah, it does actually have chainsaws. Yeah, Puchita is a word. What's a word with that dino? I don't know, man. Puchita about to get rocked. No, pretty cool. Actually, no, it was 5 cards. That's right, 5 cards. I forgot about the dino actually. This one I feel like is pretty good. This is Crying Crow's Vartak. Gear Saws, yeah. If you have a grade 2 or greater Bloodmire, and you have 4 more cards face down on your bind, so it's continuous, so it activates as soon as you get it. Doesn't have to be on place. This gets all of the following. So it can't be chosen by your opponent's effects, so it has resist, so that's nice. It also gets boost, and it gets 5k attack and shield. So I feel like this one's actually really good, right? Actually pretty fucking good. You don't have to play the order package anymore and have shieldless cards and all that stuff. You can just literally just play this, and it's about the same result almost. Granted, you can't have Veldrock boost, but 15k booster, not half bad, right? Not half bad. And it also counts as shield. So, and it can't be removed. I don't know. I feel like you can sacrifice a little bit of power for the utility, consistency, and shield that this gives you, right? And the deck space maybe even. Literally the Zagon for Blag. Zagon? I mean, not really. Zagon I feel like does a lot more. Then we have this card that I can't wait to try it on Barrow maybe, but this is Elaborate's Wizard. When placed from hand, you look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put 1 of them into soul, put the rest on the bottom of your deck. Then at the end of the battle, this unit boosted. If you have a grade 3 or greater Bloodmire, you can CB1, choose a normal unit from your soul, put it in your hand, and bind this unit. So you can actually add Sentinels, which is nice. Sucks that you can't just add triggers, right? For CB1 on turn 3, I think I should be able to add a trigger that's in my soul. I don't think that would be that crazy, but yeah. Not half bad. And then it binds itself face down, so it adds to your bind. Thing is the busted card. I think if we put they put a CB on this thing, otherwise it would be stupid. I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, what is it called? CB? Isn't Blind already CB heavy? I mean, it isn't. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. You don't have to Soul Blast. I'm sorry, you don't have to Counter Blast for most of the effects. That's the thing about Bloodmire. It's not CB mandatory. But he wants to add OT to hand. Yeah, why the fuck can I not? fucking Zorga has been able to do it since like forever. Why the fuck can no other deck do that? But yeah, Bladmire needs CB to do some effects, but they're not mandatory effects, if that makes sense. Like Zamu, you need to CB to put stuff into Soul, but you don't always need to do that, right? Veldarock, you need to CB to call something out from Soul, but you don't always have to do that. So the only thing that you kind of have to do every single turn, quote unquote, is the Invoke Alchemist to restand something, right? So this is technically just one CB a turn, and this you use some other times, right? So, yeah. Wait, why use Barrow? We have a card that already... Why use that? Why use that in Barrow? We already have a card that already... We have a card that does that already now. Yes. Yes, but now you can have 2 of those cards. That's the thing. We can't use this part, obviously, right? This part we can't use because we don't have Bladmire, but I meant this part. Because you can play like Lin and this and have 2 cards that allow you to put cards into Soul without Soul charging, is what I was trying to get at. The good one that came out with Jack Jewel was coming out, yeah. That's what I mean. So you can play 2 of them. So you can see it more consistently. So you can play like 4 of both of them and Philia and just have Grade 1 Rush that also thins Soul and gives you hand, is kind of what I was considering. Probably not a good idea. It's just, I'm just talking shit. Really, all I want to do is make Barrow into Shaharad. That's really all I want to do. Is just make him like Shaharad, where I like a top 5, put 2 cards into Soul, and I decked in like crazy and put triggers back. That's all I want in Barrow, but they're never gonna do that. When a sorcerer says something confusing, I tell them elaborate, wizard. Oh, it's a good one. It reminds me. Don't ever restood once in the last episode. Bro, didn't need to. But yeah, finally, I took like a minute and a half talking too much, and now it's actually been 2 hours. Finally, we have here the one who walks from 0, Bladmire Nexus. All right, let's end the stream. No, I'm kidding. So this has 2 effects. One, it's regarded as the original Bladmire. Then do your turn if your soul has a card with the same card name as this unit. This unit gets all of their divine skill, and all of your front row rear guards get 5k power. Who this? Do something stupid like Soul Blast 4, draw 1 and Barrow. Yeah, basically. I hope there is a Dark States double rare slot left for Barrow, but I highly doubt it, unfortunately. So maybe set 10, Barrow will get a crumb of support. Goldmire. And it's just the regular bland, but it calls 1 rear guard. Yeah, basically. He can bind me to get my effects. Unbelievable. Yeah, so then he has an axe skill. So this is different from the original Bladmire because it's an axe skill. First of all, it's not in battle. Second of all, so you no longer need to play the fucking butcher to turn off intercepts, because this just makes the intercepts get bound to an extent. But the cost can be paid by binding a grade 3 or greater Bladmire in his card name from your soul face down, instead of binding 4 or more cards from your soul. So you don't need to get as much soul, right, as you needed before. Because once you hit 8 and your divine skill, you can technically just bind Bladmires, and you need to fill up your soul constantly so you won't deck out, right? Theoretically. Then it does the same thing as Bladmire originally does, where your opponent chooses 2, binds them, then this gets 5k, then for every 2 he gets 5. Yeah, wait, no. Actually, no, this is different. This gets an extra 5k. So it says that they choose to bind them, and this gets 5k. Oh no, it does. Okay, I thought it said 5k and then it got another 5k. Never mind. Yeah, and then it gets 5k for each of them face down. Then choosing 1 card face down from your bind zone, reveal it, and if it's grade 3 or less, you can call it to rear and not draw 1. So it allows you to toolbox your soul now. Your bind. Burning question: can Nexus consistently beat post-ban buff Sagra Ashka? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But I just think the deck looks cool and it does cool shit. I don't know if I don't know about meta relevancy, but I think it's cool. If we're gonna run ride deck this or this thing and for the regular blend, yeah, that doesn't seem consistent. I don't know if you really have that much of a benefit to do that, but you could technically do that and just show charge the main one. So honestly, maybe yeah, that might be the play. Typically easily, that's 3 slots per hard bricks. Yeah, and you can't use them to persona. I mean, you can't use them to persona ride. So they're not really bricks. They're just extra persona rides because you could just ride over in a persona ride with it. So, yeah, that might be the play. I was always thinking it was the other way around, but maybe that's the play because you have nothing really stopping you. You just have to get a Bladmire into Soul, which is like, this is Dark States, baby. That's what we do, right? And it doesn't even matter when you get it. Because, like, you can still ride this, not get the 5k, not have the Divine Skill on turn 1. And that doesn't matter. Because you can't Divine Skill on your first grade 3 turn anyways, usually. Right? Outside of, like, some insane high roll. So you don't really care about the Divine Skill. The only thing you're losing out on is the 5k. Which you don't have access to now anyways. So if you can get it, it would be nice. Because then going second, even going second, then your... what's his face? Zamu gets 5k and I can swing in without you having Energy Blast if you didn't need to. And you can maybe even pay this for free. But you're probably not going to because you're probably going to want to find stuff. But then being able to like get stuff, like, I don't know, sounds that might actually be the play. It might actually be the play. That's right. I don't know if that'll actually come up, unfortunately. Yeah, anything is to go, I guess, baby. The Elder music while deleting pop idol's good. I think that was literally the last thing. Oh no, there's one more thing. That's right. We can talk about that. But yeah, seems good. Well, I'll have to test this. I actually did a lot of testing right when the first Bladmire came out. I forgot about that. So maybe I'll do this again and take a look and see what it's like. Hey, little sheep. Okay, that went really fast. Thank you for the sub or the follow. I gotta fix those. I don't know why those go so fast. I think it's the follow. That's why I went so fast. But thank you. Yeah, this seems good. Good morning. Good morning. It's evening for me, but good morning. Hope you're waking up and having a good time. We're just so you know, we're also streaming on YouTube as well. Seems like I'm talking to myself. X says, much like the King's Blang, didn't need an upgrade, so this is just a minor improvement, which is very fine. I mean, I don't know if it's a minor improvement. Being able to toolbox your bind zone is like pretty huge. 5k to the front row is also pretty huge, and late game not having to bind 4 cards is also pretty huge. So this is like pretty substantial, to be honest. It is due time. I don't know. I don't think we'll have time, unfortunately. That was originally the plan, but there was just so much shit to talk about today. Power and consistency buff. Yeah, like this does a lot. This does a whole lot. The fact that it's an act where you bind everything is also pretty good, and you can still go into battle and use the divine skill. It is pretty good. You can build a board pretty easily, right? Because you can just use your bind zone. Like, I feel like this is really good. I'm really excited to try this out if it's playing how I think it's gonna play. We'll see how the competitive players ruin this for me by playing it the most boring way possible. Sorry, I was just getting stuff in here. You came from YouTube though? Oh, okay. That's fine. I appreciate it. I'm just making sure. Since I can't put on YouTube chat on the screen. So. The only chat that I can put up is Twitch chat, unfortunately. Speaking of Twitch chat, we had this revealed, which I don't think I can actually play on the stream, to be honest. But they showed a trailer for set 8, and inside of it, they had Clown Wig, sorry, too late. They revealed a brand new Kyrie. And it is actually Kyrie because they said next week they're gonna talk about the brand new Kyrie, right? And I don't know how I feel about this because we were actually talking about this earlier in the stream about decks not needing new forms, and I feel like Kyrie was in a really good spot where she didn't really need a new form. She only really needed a new form just for the sake of getting a new form. Granted, her grade 3 form is garbage. I get that, but I feel like this is gonna be a Patriarch type upgrade, a Astroya type upgrade, where they just disavow the original versions and they just make it its own standalone deck. And I don't really like that too much. I hope it's grade 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't be grade 4. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be grade 3 and it's going to be its own standalone grade 3 version. Which I find kind of boring because I really like the grade 4 version a lot. Maybe you can still play it, but I don't know. But at the end of the day, a new Kyrie is a new Kyrie, which is cool. Funny April Fool's joke would be this Kyrie plays nothing like the old Kyrie. It happened, but we'll see. Granted, grade 3-4 is garbage. Pointed Giant, Baseball, Foam Finger, Magnolia. Yeah, but then they made it so that you can't really, like, there's almost no reason to play play Elder in it. So, also, granted, Kyrie's Ride Skipper isn't total garbage. Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like, who cares? You have to go second with the deck anyways and skip right into it. So it's like, who cares if the grade 3 is garbage? It's kind of the same thing with Prison, right? The grade 4 is insane, even though the grade 3 is whatever, but the Ride Skipper is insane. So it doesn't really matter how bad your grade 3 is. Will this be another buff Saga? You've Berg 20k 20k plus 1 crit plus drive kind of upgrade. I mean, probably not, because it's Kyrie and it's a lyrical deck and she doesn't really do that kind of like insane power scaling, but she did used to give 5k to everything. But it might just be literally the same exact deck, except it has access to Persona Ride. So it might literally just be like Patriarch. We'll see. What if this Kyrie says ride the grade 4 from the deck? Imagine. I mean, if it's like at the end of the battle or something like that, that'd be kind of cool. That I can fucks with. I'd be like, all right, fair enough, well played. I know how to end the stream. Bring up the picture of Friendship Fair and draw stupid things over it. Please, God, no. Hate that card. If Harry can get a new form, then prison players will get a new Seraph. Despite you saying the grade 4 Kyrie is good, like grade 4 Seraph is good, but players still want a new form. Because you guys just want new forms for the sake of having new forms. I bet you guys, you can't even think of what you want a new Seraph Snow to do. You just want a new form just for the sake of having a new form. That's what it is. Everyone just wants a new form because they see everyone getting a new form. It's just, they just want a new form for the decks. That's it. Either a new form for their deck, which like every deck has gotten a new form by now, except for like a select few, or for their deck that hasn't. But it's just for the sake of getting a new form. Just kind of annoys me to an extent. We look at more Hero World cards then. Oh, that's Bloody Fight though. We need a new Curly form. We do. I wish honestly they would drop that, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. You're stuck with whatever the fuck this is. You want to see a new Nirvana though in the future? You have 3 Nirvanas. But when the old form is like 4 years old and outdated as hell, is more justified. Like, yeah, like I guess I get it, but at the same time, again, Star of Snow literally won PCS. The last PCS that happened, which was literally like 2-3 weeks ago, Sarah Snow won. So I don't know if she really needs it per se, but it's fine. New Pacifica form? Nah, you guys have 2 Pacificas, you'll be fine. You guys started with 2, so you guys get a delay for that. And so does that Zorga Greed is contagious? Yeah, essentially. Again, this is coming from... The funny thing is that it's all... You guys always say this to the barrel player, right? Who just got 1 form, it's kind of ass, and has gotten no support since then. And then it's always like, oh, but what about my deck? When is Razael getting a new form? How about this? New person grade 3 that doesn't rip 2 cards out of hand or soul. What's the point of playing it? if it's not better than the grade 4, if it's not better than the grade 4, or if it's not completely different from the grade 4, what's the point of playing it? There's from Hawaii? Oh, well, should have known. Lyrical said 6, Eternal, Idol, Pacifica, Coming, Trust. Yeah, probably. Probably not, and I sure as fuck hope not. That version. But yeah, so next week they'll talk about the new Kyrie and finally the bird. So presumably we'll see the bird in this week's episode, finally. He celebrated his win last Saturday. That's cool. That's nice. He's I don't mean to sound like offensive. Is it like from your shop, or is it just because he's from Hawaii? You guys just found him and celebrated? But or you guys like actually happen to know him? Space Chicken won't get damage. I mean, he might still get damage checked. All I know is that, well, at least by Tuesday, next Tuesday, this time next Tuesday, we'll know its effect, right? That's the most I can promise you. Maybe he'll get damage check, healed out, and then he'll call it a Razeo. I'll laugh if it's the first damage, but then that happens. Princess of Grade 3 can be the same with Bastion of Chords, so works in conjunction or used as a finisher. But there's just no point in, like, the grade. You guys underestimate how insane the grade 4 is, like, for Seraph Snow. I can't think of anything that tops that. I can't think of anything that tops that, right? Like, I guarantee you don't want a world where Prison gets a grade 3 that's stronger than the grade 4, and it's not a grade 4. Like, I'm telling you, you don't know what you're asking for. It's gonna come. Mark my words. It's gonna come, right? The new Seraph Snow is gonna come, and then y'all complain about Bob. Imagine an actual control deck that rips cards from your hand in your field, man. I'm telling y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all ain't ready for that. Now we had a small party at someone's house after locals too. So they finished playing Vanguard to go eat and play more Vanguard. That's cool. That's dope. We're also getting a repeat of Leo's anti-Bladmire effect revealed 2 weeks before it happens. I mean, we'll probably see it next week. Oh, sorry, this episode. Because I'm pretty sure we only have 2 episodes left. Actually, no, there is no episode this weekend. That's right, there is no episode. I completely forgot. There's no episode this weekend, and then the last 2 episodes are going to be the 11th and the 18th, and I'm pretty sure those 2 are going to be a 2-part fight between Akina versus Kage, and then that's how they end the season, and then they wrap up all the fights, right? So yeah, we are going to get this revealed before we actually see it in the anime. So wet. Somebody please give Akina more of the Griffin card. Yeah, he needs to go talk to Kage to get more copies of this card. So yeah, we are technically gonna see this before the anime episode, so and it does suck. Wish they would line these up a little bit better, but it is what it is. And then now that's all I had, because I just have the slides, because I was gonna talk about the decks at the end, but we ended up talking about it in the beginning. Which is funny. Fred's gonna get the Strawberina treatment? Yeah, possibly. Before I draw a card 5k, possibly. Also, where's Kage's secret third, whatever the heck they're called? Yeah. Next episode is supposed to be the 12th, which is weird because that's on Saturday and that's my birthday. Well, 12 in Japan, yeah. For them, it'll be the 12th, but for us, it's gonna be the 11th. But yeah, it should be 11/18 for us in crummy English speaking world. But yes. If anything, you can just watch it on Saturday instead. Wake up Saturday, watch Divines, watch Akino. Sounds like a good birthday. The next episode is named Moon Trial again. So we already know it's a 2-parter. I mean, it was pretty obvious, though. Considering that every season of Divines has ended with a 2-part fight. I think every season of Overdress and Gold Dress has ended with a 2-part fight as well. But yeah, it was pretty obvious, like I said, that was gonna happen, right? Which is good. I think we can safely confirm, unless they do some bullshit, unless they do some Promised Neverland slideshow bullshit at the end. I think we can safely say that season 4 of Divines is actually going to be the second half of the deluxe. So they actually pace things out well this season. So we'll see how it works out for them. Well, the actual fight is only the first half of the fight. The second half is all the bizarre stuff happening to start the next season. I don't think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be the first half of the episode is them wrapping up all the other fights, right? Because we still have Megami versus Senka, and we still have Hikari versus the tree, right? So they'll probably maybe show bits and pieces of that and like their thing, and then they'll probably show Kage and Akina fighting towards like the very end of the episode, and then we'll finish it off in the next episode. And then probably won't get the reveal until like the episode 13 of who the new person is. We'll just season 1 and 2 are all one episode fights. The finale? Really? Interesting. Anji versus Michiru was the end of the season? Oh wow, I thought that was, yeah, I guess that was. Okay, never mind, I guess I'm wrong. Better card better have a good effect with all the build up and getting damaged. Yeah. And then you're all gonna be like, damn, Raziel's mad good again. Fuck this. Next season, oh no, superpowers are back. The only thing that can stop them is card fight. Card defines. Yeah. I really don't know what they're gonna do next season, other than the deluxe, which is why I keep saying it's gonna be the last season of Divines, the Divines cast, because I mean, they've built nothing up, right? Other than like in terms of like a plot for next season, other than the deluxe and the conclusion of the deluxe, they've built no other like plot points, right? Other than like random character development. Like there's nothing else to explore. I guess there's like Susan's family, but that already got shoved aside because her mom was like, okay, cool, go play Vanguard. So there's really nothing going on after this, so which kind of makes sense. I don't think they like going past set like 13. It seems like, or 14, because like what we're gonna get the next deluxe, we're gonna get whatchamacallit, set 10 is gonna be the first one, I guess, for the anime season, and then we're gonna get set 11. I don't know, maybe we'll have one more season. I don't know if they'll end it on 11. That seems odd. But maybe they'll just end it on set 11, or maybe just have like an extra set 12 just to round it out and like find a way of support in between the season and the next. But who knows? Guy appears on a Dr. Doom costume and say they messed up. Whatever. Whoever was playing Vanguard Kang. Oh. I'm waiting for Kage's surprise when he sees Ruka. Give him the what's up pose. Yeah, assuming she actually shows up. But I feel like she's gonna show up, but it's gonna be some sort of twist where she's like emo or something like that. I feel like that's gonna be the twist, where like she's like evil, or she's brainwashed, or like she went to the uniformers, or it's gonna be some shit like that. I feel like that's what's gonna be the plot point. Is that she's just gonna not be the same character anymore. Better to get on damage zone skill because that's all I see is acid. Yeah. Set 10 features Yuruka and set 11 features Erika. Haha, that's cute. No. They already established that there's a Vanguard multiverse with that if season. Sure. But I don't know if that really matters. Until, I mean, technically the universes are connected, right? Because of the fact that Akina knows Megumi, who knows everyone else from Will Dress and Overdress, right? We have all connection between that. Then Akina knows Zero from the Stardust Blade manga, and then Zero knows Aichi, which means that they're all connected, right? It means that they're all connected. So I'm gonna look up some random excuse to make a Valkyrian encounter. No, stop trying to acknowledge V. It's not gonna happen. Stop trying to make V happen. It's not gonna happen. We need Vanguard if too. Sure, Vanguard is a simple. Yeah. I don't want to see a Legion Mate type season with an Eva Akina. Also not gonna happen. Akina doesn't know Zero though. He does. They literally have a picture of them together. So I'm pretty sure they know each other. Ruka shows up. Friends are dumb and beats Kage. And he shows the third whatchamacallit. Basically, yeah, something like that. Is the protagonist playing Nirvana? Huh? But he loses every game and he says screw. He says back to Bastion. V trying to claw its way back to depth and obscurity. It's always X trying to bring V into this. If I came back in the anime, he'd be would he be playing standard or the Vanguard format? I mean, I don't know if they acknowledged the previous format in I mean, technically they do. Because supposedly Dear Days 1 is canon to Overdress, which means Dear Days 2 must be canon, especially because she meets, you know, Yuki meets all the characters. And in that one, they acknowledge vintage fights. So I guess technically it would be, but yeah, I don't know what he would play. Perfect excuse for a Vanguard crossover movie like Yu-Gi-Oh, Jada, Judah, and you say what, baby, yeah. Kill going 0-3 and the Cosmic Justice for his deck since. Deck didn't do anything wrong. He just won one time and you guys lost it. He created plant tokens with checkmate, yeah, but then decreated it again, so it doesn't matter. Omega Grizzly's theory that Ruka is Kai's daughter. Doubtful. That would imply that Kai had sex, which is impossible. IT is gonna appear next season and say we need to kill Gizeh too. Essentially, yeah. He just shows up, recruits everyone. That'd be kind of funny. IT was using the energy generator in Skyride, so he's playing D. Yeah, which makes sense. He's getting Alfred back, so that would make sense. Kai only dates Overlord? Yeah, exactly. But alright. I think that will do it for today. What we... Oh, I went to the other thing. Okay, good. Whew. I completely forgot what music was playing. That's crazy. We're almost done with... It started Aquatic Mind somewhere at the end, and then we're almost done with doing the test. So I don't know what you guys have been listening to the whole time. But... Gizeh 2's corpse lands on the lyrical monastery. Well, if only. After reading some of our fan theories, I can conclude that none of us are qualified to be anime script writers. Correct, 100%. Or card writers as well. Is Alfred being back for a new set? A clue that IG is coming back? I mean, if he was in a main set, maybe, but he's in fucking Festival Booster, so that doesn't really mean much, unfortunately. How much bad fan fiction do we need to come up with as Barrow as the protagonist deck? Bro, just once, I'd like to have a protagonist deck that I like. Just once. I would like to be safe and know that my deck is going to get supported no matter what, man. Just once, I'd like to like the deck that gets all the cool shit. But that'll never happen. Because they'll never make a Dark States main character. And they'll never make a deck that specifically appeals to me that happens to be a main character. Because I will purposely not like it because it is a main character deck. And that is my one flaw as a human being. But alright, yeah. We'll end it here. Well, I don't know what we're talking about Thursday. We'll talk about whatever the fuck we're revealing on Thursday, right? I can't even be bothered to, like, remember what it is. That's the wrong one. It was supposed to be... Remember before I said I have a cooldown song and I never did that again. It's supposed to be this, right? It's supposed to play this when the stream is ending. Don't forget Chrono. I always forget Chrono. He doesn't exist to me. I'm kidding. But yeah, Gear Chronicle doesn't count as Dark States. They're their own thing, unfortunately. He does nothing Dark States related at all. Bro does nothing with Soul. Bro had to make up his own shit and then pretend to be in Dark States, bro. Don't two characters from Overdress play Barrel? One does. I guess two of them do, but they're not main characters. They're definitely not characters that fucking do anything. Wow. Thursday stream is Michael? Oh my god. I might not actually stream on Thursday. I don't know. I'll see. I'll wake up and see how many. If they reveal like 10 cards again and they have all this insane text, we'll see. But those collabs, bro, they'd be fucking killing me. Starting an apartment, listening in dark states and never left. Yeah, honestly, like, tell me one thing that your Chronicle does that's similar to anything else in dark states, because I can guarantee you there's like nothing. Friendship player slander stream. Do we need it to slander that deck for entire stream? Oh, it's already dead. Yeah, it's purple. That's it. Character that plays Barrow on Deer Days leads a team. That's something, I guess. After they made fun of him the entire first game for him fucking losing, yeah, I guess that's something. But yeah, we'll I guess we'll talk about Minecraft. I'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll get some sleep tonight. Actually, we can talk about Minecraft. I just don't want to make that many slides again. But I think we'll be okay. The only reason Gear Chronicle is in dark states is because the clan background is the color purple. Literally, that's it. Could have been in literally any other clan, and you'd be like, sure. He only loses because he sucks at deck building and keeps forgetting to put cards at soul charge. Probably. Love my nation of demons, magic, clownery, and steampunk. Yep, exactly. We'll do some more clownery, some more magic, and more demonies next Thursday. Thank you guys for coming to the stream and being patient to talk about Vladimir after like 3 hours. I'll make sure to do that again next week. I can't do that next week because you guys don't give a shit about my goal like that. So I have to like do the opposite. Show it right away and then come up with shit to keep you guys engaged. But we'll see. They did not want a yellow 7th clan. Yeah, so they just put it on the next one. Like, I don't know. It doesn't really fit Dragon Knight. I just put it in dark states. Close enough. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And you love my favorite $3 deck. All right, I'll cover Ed just for you. I'll do it just for Ed. But yeah, till then, take care of yourselves and each other. Play Vanguard and have yourselves a damn good one. I'll see you guys Thursday.